Association of Qatar. We also have Chef Hassan, who is the president of Egypt Chefs. And it's important that we bring those chefs here also because they bring their international experience. All our judges, qualified judges from the World Association, and they really know what to be looking for. They know how to judge. They know how to look fairly. It's all about being fair. We'll just hop out of the way here in a minute. Another wedding cake has just popped as we spoke. So the chefs can bring their wedding cakes ready, and then they'll do fine work to finish off. And so there is some very nice looking wedding cakes coming out, and the work that goes into wedding cakes, it's incredible. You know, the category is a 3-tier wedding cake. So you can do a traditional one, you can do a modern one, and we've seen yesterday a few modern looking wedding cakes. The ones we've got out in front of us are a more traditional style, but the work that they've put into these cakes is incredible. I'm going to touch base on some of those techniques a little bit later on as well. Another important part of the competition is people like Chef Diane. Chef Diane is the executive chef of the Radisson Blu Dubai Deira Creek here, and Chef Diane's been in the country forever. He worked under Chef Ube, who still works in the hotel. Next to him is his favorite chef, Damika. Where's Damika gone? No, I just saw Damika. No, Damika's run away. He got scared. He ran away. Damika was the pastry chef, and now he's one of the leading pastry chefs in the country as well. So we really do have some great talent, and we've got great skills, a great amount of skill set in the country to make sure that the United Arab Emirates continues to shine on the culinary platform, and also bringing along the Emirati cuisine as well, bringing in the new techniques that we see. We have so many of the modern restaurants in the country. We have some great food and beverage in the country, and we hope that the young chefs that are all here are just working hard, learning as much as they can to make sure that they can get out and get better jobs. That's what it's about as well. That's why we do this, so we can support the young people to get a foot up in the industry. If we can get guys into Australia, Canada for immigration purposes, and that's another big part of what we do at the Culinary Guild, is we support these guys by giving them great skills. We teach them through these competitions, so it does give them an edge. And we're going to hear later on from one of our old young chefs. He's a young chef. He's old because he's now been with us so many years. But Rahil is up in Canada, and Rahil used to work in this hotel, and then he became a young chef competitor, and then he worked with us on the national team, and he represented the country, and now he's up in Canada, and I'm going to let him talk about what he's doing in Canada a little bit later on. So there is the opportunity, and I want to stress that to the young people watching, that there's an opportunity to work hard to get to where you want to be. Yeah. And through training and through doing competitions and doing sometimes boring, repetitious jobs, you end up where your ultimate goal wants to be. Hard work and practice, dedication will get you there. So we have David Arnold. David's another one of our marshals. So David's been in the country many years as well, and he's giving up his time, and his company allows him to give up his time. So I put David and I were here yesterday at 5 in the morning, so we were doing the registration. So we all pitch in and help as we need to do. We have the registration. So we have the Vice President of Administration is right here, Miss Josephine. Here is the Vice President of Administration. Without this lady, no one registers, no judges come, nothing happens. So without Madam, we wouldn't be here. Correct, Madam? So we're very lucky to have Josephine, who's been now 16 plus years. She was taught by Alan Tong, who was our founding father, and Alan passed away, unfortunately, in 2015. But Alan's left a great legacy within Josephine, and Joe is being able to keep the chefs on track. She keeps myself, the chairman, under control. She keeps the president under control, but she also does all the administration work. And there is a lot of administration work. This competition's a little bit smaller, but we've been coordinating interviews with ICCA, our strategic partner. We've been coordinating the chefs from Pakistan. We've been the chefs from Palestine, helping them with the invitation letters to get their visas. And then there's all the classes, the medals, the certificates, and all these sort of things that go into doing a competition. These competitions take a lot of time. You know, it's someone asked me yesterday, how long does it take to do? You're looking at 6 to 8 months preparation. But as soon as we've finished one, we start the next one, because we do a little debrief, we see what worked well, what didn't work well, what we can improve on. And this one's going to be very important for the future because of this hybrid nature, because of all this live streaming, the huge studio that ICCA has set up, our strategic media broadcast partner, almost you could call ICCA now. ICCA School is one of the most recognized culinary schools in the country. They run all sorts of professional courses and amateur courses, but also they've branched out into this new technology, which we've been able to benefit from, and to bring the competition and to bring all our chefs into your front living room or into your bedroom where you're sitting on your phone in bed, on your laptop or on your phone, I don't know. But that's the technology that we hope is going to help us promote what we do as well. We set up all the sponsors because the sponsors are important, as we said before, so we give them the opportunity to show what they've got, and they can talk to the chefs directly. One of our judges from Luxembourg is Alan Hostet. He's one of the continental directors out of Europe, and Alan's involved with the Luxembourg Pavilion for the expo. So it's an interesting time for him to meet some of the sponsors, to see food ingredients, how things work in the UAE and how things work in Dubai from a supply chain logistics standpoint, what things are available, because what he can get in Luxembourg, can he get it in Dubai? So it's another opportunity for sponsors to meet international partners or future partners as well. So we really do bring an entire turnkey event for everybody, and that's what Expoculinaire is all about, our exhibition platform. Even though we are only a few of our key sponsors are with us today, but the Expoculinaire platform as an exhibition is virtual this year, but we're really hoping to get that back into a physical exhibition space as we see the country open up even more, and also as the, how would you say, il dunya in Arabic, how the universe works in the future of COVID. Yeah, so it's an interesting time for exhibitions and exhibitors, but I think there's always going to be that connection of the human spirit that needs to be on the floor. You need to be able to talk face to face, interact with people, and because that's what it's about in our industry. Hospitality is about people, and from suppliers to the guest to the chef to the waiter to all of us that are involved in hospitality, we really need to be able to connect. And I think the Expoculinaire platform that will eventually come out of this one will be a mixture of this virtual and also physical. And I can only see it growing. And then as we get to beam around the world from ICCA College in Knowledge Village, how can we actually get more interest into the hospitality industry, into the UAE, into the region, and also to get young people inspired to become chefs, to work in the hospitality industry. It's not easy. It's not an easy career path to follow. It's not everything that you see on television sometimes, yeah. But what the media chefs do is fantastic. They really promote the industry, and it's great that we have such great iconic chefs from around the world sharing their knowledge and doing these competitions. We see some great documentaries on the streaming platforms now. There's some really interesting culinary focus for the last 10 to 15 years. People are really, it's been really inspired, and chefs see what they can do. So we're proud to be part of it, and we just hope that our little competition here brings some inspiration to the people as well. And Emirates is throwing up his hand, giving me a high five. I think that might mean five minutes or 5 seconds, or he's got 5 fingers. I'm not too sure. But anyway, let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look at some of the stuff that was out here. Just to recap from yesterday, we kept our showpieces, which was good. We wanted to make sure that the showpieces were left on display, so the chefs that come today could see. We see The medals are still there, so we've got some beautiful chocolate showpieces with bronze and silver medals. We have a couple of the wedding cakes still here, which is nice. We have nice bread loaves and showpieces from the Masterbaker guys that came on and did it as well. So then we've got these are new ones today. So this is today's these are today's creations from our chefs, and part of the class is to make sure that you have a showpiece. So this will be presented on a buffet in one of our hotels. So the showpiece does make up part of the judging points and the class category and the class details that they have to do a showpiece, along with a variety of breads and loaves and some breakfast pastries. So some nice showpieces on these pieces as well. But of course, it's the flavour and the different types of bread that we're looking at as judges as well. So some very nice work already coming out. We've got our plates of we've got our 3-course and 4-course menus coming out again. We've got our chocolate showpieces again. We've got open showpieces again. We've got some vegetable carvings again, and then we've got a couple of bigger display pieces down the end. And then we've also got our static display. So the competition is made up of practical classes where the chefs cook and do work live for the judges. But then we also have our static display. So a lot of the static display, it's hot food presented cold. And so it's prepared in their place of work, brought to the hotel or brought to the exhibition. Then they finish off the plates, they garnish the plates. Nice little 4 plates of dessert there. We've got the vegetarian menus again. We've got the chicken main course. We've got the petit fours. We've got a great array of petit fours today. Some very nice looking petit fours by the looks of things. And we're going to be coming back to see those a little bit later, but I just put my earpiece back in, and I've got to get my bit of paper out of my pocket to see where we are and to see if we're about to go back. Have a look at this setup here. I'm just coming down to the ice. Oh, he's tidying up. He's tidying up. Look, he's tidying up, or else Madam Shanaz will shout at him. Warning letter. Yeah. So the ICCA live. So this is the hub of activity. And then we've got the 2 cameramen. We've got Amrish. We've got our program director. Madame is here. She's watching online. She's waving. She's working, Shanaz. Yeah. And then we've got all the chefs in the background, and we're having a really great morning. Good kickoff to the second day of the Emirates Salon Culinaire. 24th running, 2021, 50th anniversary of the unification of the United Arab Emirates, and we're very proud to be able to put on our 24th running of the Emirates Culinary Guild within the 50th anniversary year of the country we call home. So we've been busy all morning. We've got a great lineup back in the studio with some great speakers, some great talkers. We've got Alan Page and Joanne who are going to host all through the day. We're back here at the Radisson Blu later on. Tomorrow we go live into the gardens of the Deira Creek Hotel, where we're going to do our practical classes. So we're going to do our US beef, we're going to do our US chicken, we've got our Barilla pasta class, and we're going to see our Emirati cuisine, and we're also going to see our Arabic meze. So those 5-6 classes that are in the garden, it's going to be interesting. It's a bit warm out here in the desert. So it's tipping 36, 37 degrees, but the chefs should be used to it because they're used to working behind the stove. So tomorrow we're going to have a great round of practical cookery in the gardens of the Deira Creekside Hotel. We start quite early. I think we kick off at about 7:30, 7:45 in the morning, all the way through to the afternoon. And then we come back on Wednesday, and then we'll also be looking at the grand award ceremony. So there is quite a few trophies up for grabs as well. So I think we're pretty close to getting back to the studio. Are you okay there, Joanne? You can hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Chef.
I don't know what happened in the beginning, madam, but I don't know. Everyone was running around. There was a lot of arm flapping. Yeah. And then
a lot of arms flapping and a lot of me saying, "Can you hear me, Radisson Blu?" But we're okay now.
And me saying, "Yes, I can. Yes, I can." Now I can see you as well. I can see you. Yeah, and then Shanaz in one ear, and Amresh the arm flapper, and the oh my goodness, what a palaver.
Technology.
But anyway, back to you guys over in ICCA. Alan Pedge, I hope you're all good.
He's ready with Chef Mark, and we'll be heading over to him just after this brief video. Many thanks, Chairman.
Good morning. Okay, we're going to have to use the handheld one. Got a bit of a problem with our lapel mic. Not too sure. Anyway, here we are back at the Radisson Blu, Dubai Deira Creek at the Zabil Ballroom. So we just started the cake decoration as Alan was briefing us. So we've got 4 competitors doing their cake decoration. One young lady from down at the from the Kotham Institute of from Pakistan, which is great. We've got 3 young chefs down here as well from Emirates Flight Catering, one from the Radisson Blu. Can't see where the other boys from, but they're all they kicked off. They got 2 hours to do their cake and their decoration. So let's see what they're going to come up with. We've got a couple of wedding cakes that have come in today as well, so that's really nice. So the chefs have nearly wrapped up putting their things out. Judging's going to start at around 11 a.m. So we've got the wedding cakes out. We've got 3 wedding cakes, and we've got some really great showpieces again today. We've got some, we've got the open showpiece, vegetable showpiece, chocolate carving, and we're going to really see some excellent work from these guys because we've got some of the top artists who are competing today. So we're going to have a little teaser. I mean, we can see some of the work already, some of the very fine chocolate work that's being presented today. You know, he's got a little smirk on his face, this fella. Yeah, nice elephant at the back there as well. So we can see that there's some pretty high quality work out here on the tables already. There's a couple beautiful showpieces on here. This is chocolate showpiece, and as we saw with the gold medal winner yesterday, we see another 2 pieces that are quite outstanding, and we can see that the detail, the workmanship that's gone into this. This is a 2-faced carving. It's a single block. It's been carved by one block of chocolate. So we've got one face on one side, and then you've got a nice little face down on the other side. Not too sure if our cameraman can get down here to see the beautiful young face that's coming through here, and then all the way down to the fine work of the tiger or the lion, the tiger's face or the cat face here, face of the girl looking down out of this sculpture. This is a really, really excellent piece of art. That's all you can call it. Yeah, it's just pure art. Another beautiful one. We see the entire piece of chocolate's been carved. We see such beautiful, clean skills, such beautiful, clean workmanship on the carving. There's no nicks, there's no scratches, there's nothing, you know, it's just all perfect, you know. Look at the face and the, you know, the lips. You've got the little cracks in the little, in the bottom lip there. You've got the wrinkles, you've got the, you know, it's so lifelike. It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, these are stunning. These are really stunning pieces of work that we're seeing. We've got some vegetable carving as well in the other showpieces, so that's doing quite. These are doing well as well. So we've got the beginnings of a great artist here. Some nice work here. You can see he's put a lot of effort into this one. We're going to see what the judges say on that one as well. We then have our. There's a piece over here that we're going to spend a little bit of time on. I know we're pressed for time. I think I have to go back to the studio at some time, but we just want to spend a little bit of time here, especially for the people that are not able to come and see this beautiful piece themselves. This is absolutely stunning. I mean, I'm speechless when I see something like this, because the work that's gone into this it's just astounding. And the attention to detail. I mean, the fine work, it's all you know, you can see the hairs flying in the breeze. Yeah, you got the girl's scarf coming off the back. You've got the trappings on the horse's bridle. Look at the glaze, or that you can see the horse is working. You know, his nostrils are wet. But then you go down into the garden, and you see little tiny ladybugs, little lizard. But then in the back you've got a snail. But what's unbelievable, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in the camera.
Yeah.
Because as you move, the light catches the snail's trail. And the artist has actually somehow added a snail trail behind the snail as he walks on. And as you move in the light, it's shiny. This is just unbelievable. I mean, you know, the attention to detail, the work, you know, even in the man's spear. Yeah, he's got his little goatee, but then he's unshaven. Obviously, no Gillette in Roman times. You know, so even the detail of the human is just so perfect. The horse, look at the expression on the horse. I mean, this is truly, this is mastery. I mean, it'll be very, very interesting to see what the judges come with. But you've got the work on the tail of the horses, the muscles. I mean, the look. If you look at the shine in the horse's eyes, it's just unbelievable. We're going to get some great still photographs of this as well, and we'll be posting those everywhere. So, you know, this is top quality. This is world class, and we'll come back to the judges and we'll see what they have to say as well. We've also got the static displays, and we've got the petit fours. We've got our school from Dubai Tourism College. So the students are there. Chef Peter and Chef Christian, the senior lecturers. So these are the DCT school, and Peter's one of the lecturers, and Christian is the head lecturer for the school. So we're going to quickly come over and say hello to Christian, give him an off-the-cuff interview, and then tell us a bit about the school, Chef.
This is basically there from the Dubai College of Tourism. And basically we are here preparing for people that are basically born and raised over here. All our students are Dubaians. So basically, yes, we have some people that are local for the passport, as they can say here, that's how it works. But all of them basically have been born and raised over here.
I believe there was a term phrased for us that have been here forever, the Dubainis.
Yeah, the Dubainis. Yeah.
Dubainis. Do we have any Emiratis with us here? No Emiratis. So we're all Ajanib, the foreigner, yeah. But we live and we've grown up here and we're born here. Yeah, my children were born here as well. They're now 20 and 23. So we are really from the city and from the country as well. And it's great to see that DDCM and you guys have given opportunity for the Dubainis to get an education in the culinary and hospitality.
I said we do tourism, we do events, we do retail, but of course I'm responsible for culinary together with Peter. And this is really, really fantastic because many times in the old days, they go out of the country and they're living a few years abroad and they have learned something and then they come back again. So why not here? So government says, no, we shouldn't do that. They have been born. Who knows Dubai better than they are? They've been born here, they're raised over here. They know the culture, they know the food, they know the blends, they know everything. So they are really hard for the business because they understand basically what tourism means and what culinary means. And they are so excited. They're so excited. And for us, me as a chef, it's fantastic to give it back. To finally, I've been doing this for, let's say 30 years to keep it nice. And now basically to give them the hand, and it is so excited to show them the product, to show them the techniques. And really, they say always, what we learn here, of course we learn traditional French kitchen, but here it's a fantastic blend. Dubai brings nothing like any other country.
Very true.
Dubai is so diversified in culture, in food, second to none. And like I said, I'm here now what did we say today? 17 years, yeah, few years, yeah. I'm a few years also here, and it is just fantastic. Seen it grow, magic.
I was talking to the young guys as well about yourself and Peter, that you give them a fry pan and a bit of food, you guys can cook. Yeah, so no better teachers and lecturers to actually have you guys. I want to do a quick nationality run through, yeah, just to see. So Australian,
Dutch,
Yemeni.
Indian.
Indian,
Yeah.
Philippines.
Indian.
American.
Jordan. Hang on, Peter.
Canada.
Canada. Now you see that is Dubai, and that is the United Arab Emirates right there. So many different nationalities have come and joined this country. We came in before they were born.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I'm feeling old. But these guys have been here. They've grown up here. They're born here. And as Chef said, no better ambassadors than the young people that have grown up and their parents have made their life and livelihood here, and then the city is giving back to them by setting up the school for them in hospital. Really great. Well done, guys. Excellent. Dubai wave. Good man.
Thank you.
Good ladies. Well done. Thank you. And I think we go back to Joanne and Peggy. Hey! Oh, wow, great cheering. Great cheering at the back there. No problem. So, are you there, Joanne? Joanne. Now she's got the technical problem. I'm not too sure what Chef Ube was doing down there, but big cheers off the stage. Bit of a group hug on the stage by the sound of it. But as we're still going, I'm not too sure where Joanne in the studio is.
I'm in the studio. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
Ready, waiting.
Yes.
All right, just a quick skim down of this section. This is the petit fours. And even on the petit fours, we see some immaculate showpieces. And we're just going to zoom in on these four little ones here. Look at this. Look at this for petit four. Look at that work. And so, Joanne, I'll leave you with that. Unfortunately, you can't taste, but we can. And I'll leave you with that beautiful visual sight, and we'll see you a bit later on. At a great rate of knots. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, it was good. Hey, it was good to see Tony Koo. Good that we saw Raheel. I think Raheel was up in Canada, and then my good old friend Eric Lowe. He didn't send any contraband over though. Anyway, right, come along, cameraman. Let's have a look. So we've got the Masterbaker cake decoration finishing off in about 8 minutes, but we just want to spend a little bit of time on another class, which is the petit fours. And some of this is outstanding. I mean, we'll start with this one and just have a look at the detail in the showpiece. And the showpiece is part of the judging criteria. So that's a really interesting modern look. Quite phenomenal the way the chef's done that. So the creativity of the pastry chef and the artist is coming out. But then we go and look into the detail of these beautiful petit fours. I mean, perfect size, different shapes, different textures. Got a little nougat. We're gonna read some of the recipes. Yeah. So you got a hazelnut rochure praline crispy, yeah, which is this one, yeah. And look at the beautiful little flour, the little sugar work, yeah. And see how thin the shells are. It's not thick chocolate like an Easter egg from Cadbury, but look how that beautiful thin works. Then we have an almond pistachio nougat de Montelima, yeah. This one is at the back there, again with a little spiral, is it? No, a little hatching of little fence-like on top of the nougat. What is he got? He's got a little orange pate as well, like an orange pate fruit on the top. So again, you've got that stickiness of the nougat. Then you're going to have the little gel and the crunch from the chocolate on the top and the bottom of the petit four. And remember, petit fours, you know, pick it up, pop it in your mouth, you know. You know, it's not a steak, it's a petit four. So you want to be delicate, easy to eat, and not to leave any crumbs on the girls' hands. And then you've got this little one over here. It's a yuzu amaretto with lemon confit. So that's going to be inside. But the little amaretto down here, so when you pick that up as a guest, you're not going to be left with crumbs. And even a delicate young lady could pop that into her mouth in one bite, you know, because that's what a petit four is all about. And then you got the last one, a sea salt caramel with a ganache, you know. What a great modern combination, you know, sea salt caramel, little bit of ganache. But again, look at the different shapes and all the different textures and all the different flavors. So a really, really fine piece of work. And then the next one equally as fine. You know, again, you've got a different hotel, different artist, different pastry chef, beautiful showpiece at the back. And then you've got these lovely little petit fours at the front. So we've got a lemon filling with ginger streusel. In this one, we've got a gluten-free. Now, there's an interesting one. You know, so that's what the judges are going to look at. It's a gluten-free one. So if there's 4 people and one person can't have gluten, the chefs thought about the dietary requirements as well. So a gluten-free chocolate fudge layered sponge milk chocolate ganache blood orange surprise. So, you know, it's all gluten-free. So he's used his brain to think about how he's going to satisfy everybody. And then he's gone one step further because he's got a vegan coconut. So he's got a lovely lemon filling with zesty mint lemon. Then he's done a gluten-free. Then he's thought about the vegans, and that's really interesting. And a little bit of Emirati touch here with honey dates with pistachio mat, which is down on the bottom here. And then the last one, he's got a taste of hazelnut influences, chocolate soft ganache, milky choco hazelnut crunchy. So when Joanne was saying that it's all about the look sometimes and then taste for the hot food, but when the judges read that, they can imagine what they're eating, you know, and that's the level of judging that's required as well, that you can read what the guy is trying to sell you on the display. You can consult the recipe, and then you can imagine actually eating that. But they look superb. I mean, the fine work. Beautiful combinations, again, different shapes, all different colors. Yeah, so that's what the judges look for. And then we have 2 more, again, completely different to the first 2. A lot of detail in the decoration. We've got a salted caramel hazelnut with raspberry, beautiful. What have we got here? We've got a passion nougat, so that's on a little plinth as well. So but lots of little detail, little shaved coconut by the looks of it, little meringues on the side. Super work, very fine. Earl Grey honey. So here's one for our friends from Dilma in Sri Lanka, an Earl Grey tea ganache, which is then mixed with a honey cremu, little brandy snap, and a sabli cookie. So again, a nice, beautiful presentation, layered. I mean, gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then the last one is a yuzu citrus sensation. So again, the yuzu, a little fruit paste down on the bottom. Yeah, really good. Beautiful little crunchy biscuit on top. So all that's going to eat nicely as you bite into those. And the last one, again, nice little showpiece, and then a nice array and a nice presentation of little petit fours. So we've got a nice chocolate marquis. We've got raspberry praline with a little apricot financia. We've got a matcha profit roll, or possibly profiterole. We're not too sure yet, but with lemon jelly. But I think it's a profiterole, not a profit roll, but you'll be able to make some profit out of that maybe. And then you've got a lovely passion curd as well. So passion fruit curd, again with some beautiful sugar work and great colors. So these petit fours, outstanding. Really, really good work. Really, really good work today. This morning we're seeing some super efforts by the chefs. We've then got the judges have started to judge. We're going to nip down and quickly have a look at the Masterbaker cake decorating, where the the judges have started judging the wedding cakes. Here is Chef Alana, the wild lady of pastry.
Hi guys, how are you?
Alana's been in the country many years. Alana works for the Sarood Hospitality company, which is part of the Jumeirah Group. And Alana is also very dear to us because for the last 3-4 years, she's been helping us put together a great little young chefs team where she's mentored the pastry chefs. And now one of her pastry chefs is in Paris.
He is, yeah.
What's his name?
Tiandru is in Paris. He's doing a great job, T-Rex as we call him. And Richie Rich, who was his predecessor, is working in Caesar's Palace doing a great job. So we're very proud of the junior team.
And tell us a bit about yourself, Alana, because you're not just a cream whipper.
No, I'm not a cream whipper.
No, you've done a bit more than that, right?
A little bit more than that.
Yeah.
So I was in England for 7 years, Ritz, Savoy, Claridge's, Landmark. Left that, came over here, worked at the Address Marina, then started my own business at 24 and had quite a successful business-to-business dessert company. And then got rid of that just before COVID. And now I'm working with the Jumeirah Group, looking after the restaurants. So it's definitely been a hell of a ride.
It certainly sounds like it. And you've been helping, 4 years with the Emirates Culinary Guild?
Yeah, I'd say it's about 4 years. Looking after the babies, taking them all around the world. It's a lovely challenge. And it's really great to see some really talented people here as well. If you know anybody that's junior and wants to get involved, hook us up.
And you've been in competitions yourself, Chef, right?
Yeah, I have. I've been competing since I would say 16 was my first ever culinary competition. I was actually entered into the adult category by mistake and I ended up winning. And I was hooked. I was supposed to be in the junior category. And ever since that, I was hooked. I've done Salon Culinare 4 years in a row, gold medal. I was the UK Junior Chocolate Master and the youngest chef to ever win the Dessert of the Year Pastry Chef Award in London. So
fantastic.
I love a competition.
Sounds like, and what are you doing here today?
So at the moment I'm training to be a judge. So I'm a rookie judge, I'm a junior judge. And it's very interesting to look and learn and see how the other judges are doing and what points they make you note down and making sure we follow the rules. It's the most important thing because apparently a lot of chefs try not to.
Yeah. They don't read the rules. That's the start of the problem. They don't
understand the rules and they don't read them. So it's been very interesting and I've learned a lot.
No, that's great. And having someone like Alana in the country to train the young guys, but also to learn how to judge, because her feedback will be vital for their development as well.
Yeah.
So thanks, Chef.
You're welcome,
Great
guys.
to see you.
Take care.
Enjoy the couple of days.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy the judging. Be kind, Chef.
Always. There's one.
So that was great. So we're a bit of an on-the-fly interview. So let's let's get down here and make sure the audio is working. If it doesn't work, we're going to have to get onto the. Yeah, it's all right. Cameraman says we're all good. So here we have a massive judges. So here we have around the cakes. So we've got some nice cakes that have just come out. Again, part of the Masterbaker class, and we thank them for their work. So there's four cakes. Round of applause for the competitors. Well done. Great work. Super. And something a little bit different, some different looking cakes here as well, as we can see as the cameraman goes down the line. Really got some great talent here. So now the judges are going to zoom in, have a look, and they're going to have a chat about it. And then they're also going to their feedback, which is most important. As we said with Chef Alana, we get the feedback to the young guys as well so that they know how to improve for next time and what other little tricks they can look at as well. So Rommel is one of the lead judges on this category, and Rommel is a pastry chef that's been in the country for a long, long time. Next to him is president of the Egyptian chefs, Hossam Suleiman. We've got Alana, as we discussed, and the Suresh Babu was there, and a couple of our other rookie judges. We've got a Charla that we were having a chat with yesterday, and Kapila. So we're really seeing people develop, and it's great to see our homegrown competitors now stepping up and taking the lead on the judging, and also learning that technique for themselves, and always adding to ourselves to become better. That's a really important part of our personal development as well. We just have a quick look at one of the wedding cakes over here. Look at all these chefs standing by. Can you get a nice big view of all these chefs? Hey, chefs, all good? good work, all standing by. Some nice wedding cakes we got out today. If you look at if you come around this side, my dear, and have a look at the filigree work here, look how fine this work is. I mean, this is unbelievable. I'm not too sure if you can zoom in on that, but beautiful little filigree work on that one. That's a technique in itself. Again, all the way around the bottom layer as well. Super. Nice, colourful cakes today. And then we've got the judges also over on the other side, looking at one of the other wedding cakes. Maybe cameraman can dive in on one side. Let's see. And we'll sort of nip around this way and have a look. Get our camera in there and to have a look at some of the very fine works. Very classical wedding cake. Again, all white, beautiful flowers, filigree work, beautiful royal icing work. You know, so some really good technique shown. And then what we like to really see is this work here. And you can see that there's no drips or bubbles or breaks. It's all even. So it takes a steady hand. All these so finely done. And then they're actually attached to the cake and done while it's on the cake. So this is just unbelievable work. You know, this is really, really, really good. Good work, and the judges will spend quite a bit of time on that one, I would think. We've got another couple of showpieces happening as well. So we've got another nice little chocolate carving over here. Again, another good piece. Again, completely carved from the single block, not just the front, but three-dimensional all the way around. No smooth surfaces, even the ends, you know, so where his arms have been chopped off, you know, they've done a little bit of decoration there. So some really good fine work being done as well on the showpieces. We have a lovely looking Chinese looking pumpkin carving here. We've got some birds and flowers. Got an homonymous piece, yeah. Little guitarist. We've got some other showpieces. Yeah, a bit of a Roman theme. Bit of an underwater theme here. We've got mermen and mergirls, or mermaids, floating about under the sea. And the merman presenting pearls to the mergirl, or the mermaid. Then we've got some more fruit and vegetable carving. So this is quite nice, delicate work. Nice fish, little prawns. Yeah, so some nice techniques used there as well, nice and clean. And then on the other side, a very, very beautiful pumpkin. And this one is quite remarkable as well. I mean, if you can imagine, this is done out of pumpkin. You know, and again, the detail of this is quite remarkable. You've got you've even got the nose ring, teeth, the mouth's open. You know, this is hard. You know, if you do a sculptor with an open mouth, you've got to have the teeth. Yeah. So again, another skill shown. Beautiful eyes, beautiful features, and also all very, very aligned, in proportion, and a beautiful piece. And again, everything handmade. I mean, there's additions here, but all this is out of pumpkin sugar. It'll be a mixed media. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just purely sugar-based and the pumpkin is not real as well, but it looks so real when you look at it. We'll have to find out what he's made it from. But this is from the open showpiece category, and this will be all handmade, all hand-painted. And it actually, when you first look at it, you know, the detail of the actual pumpkin inside is all handmade. So we're going to have to ask him what he's made it from. So again, we're seeing some extremely good work. really fine work, perfectly executed. And this is what competing at the world-class level is about. You have pieces in the room, as we said earlier, that would go to the world stage. And if they win a medal in Germany or Luxembourg, they win. And if they win a medal here, they'll win all over the world. And that's the quality of the artists, the quality of the chefs that we have in the UAE. And it's really, we're really proud as the Emirates Culinary Guild to be able to give the opportunity for them to showcase themselves. Yeah. And that's what it's about. We give a platform, we give them opportunity, and we let them go with it. And a message to all the senior leaders in the hotels, give an opportunity, one or two of you guys, yeah? Not everyone can come and compete. We're all busy, no problem. Send one guy, support one guy, and send him out after a gold medal. And then we'll see very soon that young guy hopefully standing down with the judges, learning another skill. Back to you, Joanne and Peggy. Technical hitch. I got a technical hitch with my braces. My trousers about to fall down. That could be embarrassing.
Also get the batteries.
All good?
Yeah, good.
Can't hear anybody.
Oh, okay. For once, the technology.
I can see
working.
Cooker. Cooker. one of the original cookers is sitting next to Benji. How you doing, Sebastian?
Yeah, I'm doing very good, Mr. Andy. How are you doing? Good to see you busy.
Yeah. As always, keeping myself amused. Now I have to come and look at the camera and the telephone and not look down at the laptop. How you been, Sebastian?
Very good, very good. I really can't complain. We are super happy to be back in the Middle East, and it's been a good it's been a good start to the year.
Oh, good stuff, good stuff. Anyway, you continue. You carry on, Peggy. I'll listen and jump in.
You're now with Hilton.
Yes.
A lot different from what you were. Do you find it still as challenging?
I love working for my new company. It's empowering. I'm in a job role I've never been in, so I'm working Europe, Africa, and Middle East. It's a very large region, so now you really get to know people with so much more different nationalities than I ever had before, and it's inspirational in how we trying to focus on culinary talent and innovation.
And we all know the situation at the moment with restricted travel. Do you find going from different country, a different attitude to competition, working?
I see. It's very different at the moment. It's of course challenging and difficult everywhere, wherever you go. And it's about the team's attitude, and I think when you meet chefs, they're kind of the same all around the globe, right? We are resilient, and the attitude remains really the same. Doesn't matter what country you go in. We are always resilient people that trying to see the positive things that are happening. We always make a plan and we motor on until there's no. you always find a solution, right? You got to.
No choice, chef.
Nice, consistent approach.
Have we said? It's never a problem, just a solution we haven't found yet. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mr. Andy, are you ready to show us around over there again?
Can do, mate, can do. Where do you want to stay? I heard you yabbering on about the bread, loaves, and showpieces. So I guess you've given an update of that one. Maybe we have a quick look at some of the vegan desserts again. Class 23.
Well, let's take a look around there, because the biggest difficulty here is seeing the details on some of them.
All right. Well, let's take cameraman and off we go, or camera woman, or camera person, or camera body, or whatever we're meant to call them. Yeah, and let's have a look. So we'll start over here. We've got a little bit more of the, we've got the tapas. We've got the tapas and finger food, which is another nice little display here. We have a little burrata of tomato jelly. We have sear roasted beef tenderloin. And then we have a Norwegian cured salmon, slow cooked lamb loin, chocolate foie gras. Ooh, that sounds yummy. And then a little chicken roulade as well. So again, finger food, exactly what it says on the box. Finger food, yeah, Canapes. Small, 1.5 bites. There is guidelines in the rules and regulations about the grammage. So as we don't want to be giving an appetizer. This is Canapes and finger food. So it is very important for the competitors to read the rules, as we said. But another lovely display here as well. What are some of the things here? So again, little garden on the top there. Looks like some lamb loin. So we've got a little bit of herb mozzarella. We've got some braised octopus with lemongrass, chive seafood, paprika sauce. That's that one down there. That's interesting. Then we have a truffle quinoa with a little grilled vegetable cracker. We have a orange chicken roll. We've got the little herb mozzarella as well and a beef bresaola. So some very nice little preparations here. And again, this guy, he's added some lights. Yeah, if you can, no problem. If you want to, there's nothing in the rules that says you can't. But when you do lighting, you just got to make sure that your work is really, really, really clean, because the light can pick up some of the maybe some of the little mistakes along the way. So you got to be careful when you add lights. And do you add lights evenly to every layer, or you just put it on the top? So when you're adding things to a competition category, you just got to bear in mind that the judges will judge the food, not the lights. But you got to be careful with the lights that it doesn't affect the real look of the food as well. Just something to bear in mind. Here's a lovely little bread display as well, and I know you were talking about that earlier. We asked for a showpiece, so this would be great on a buffet, wouldn't it? You know, nice all-day dining, nice little cabinet for your breads to be in, easy to serve shelves for the baker to come along and he can serve to the guest. Really nice touch. Little chefs in the back, little bakers in the back there cooking away. So some nice little bread displays here. No, it's great. Now we go over to class 23. So class 23 is our vegan class, again from Upfeild, from the Flora plant. And this was something new that we did, and all the pastry chefs that are competing in the best pastry trophy, they have to enter this class as well. So we're really looking at creativity. We're looking for the use of the sponsors' ingredients, of course, and then we want to make sure that it is vegan. Yeah, so the judges have got a good criteria what they have to do. And as we mentioned yesterday, the World Chefs has launched a vegan part, and that falls under the Culinary Committee. And I believe we had Rick Stevens on the line earlier, and he was talking about his role in World Chefs, not only being the Continental Director in Asia, but also the chair of the Culinary Committee, and this falls under Rick's remit. So Rick's got a pretty big job on his hands with his committees, where everything falls under Rick to do with competitions and to do with standards within competitions. And I heard you, Rick, saying that we don't invite you anymore, but it's all right, mate. Maybe we'll get you back one day. But it's always good to have the guys from Asia come over. It's always good to have our World Chef Continental Directors like we have Alan Hosted with us this week. But Rick's a great team player. He's a great colleague. He's a great man that helps everybody down in Asia, and it's always a pleasure to come down to Singapore and to be involved with Rick and his teams. And during his busy operations as well, he still finds time to do all this sort of stuff. So that was great to see Rick online with the other guys from Singapore. So the vegan class, equally as important as all the other classes. Again, it's testing the chefs, it's testing their skills. They're gonna have to learn about what is vegan, what is not vegan. As you can see, I'm not vegan. Yeah, I eat everything. So, you know, there's a lot to be learnt within the vegan discipline. And I think it's something that we're going to see more and more. Again, we need to be looking at the size of the exhibit, the size of the plates. Remember what we said yesterday when we judge 4 plates. We don't judge 1 plate. We can't say, wow, that one's really nice. You know, let's judge high. We've got to look at the 4 plates. We've got to give each plate its dues, and to make sure that it's being judged, and the 4 plates are then judged collectively. So some nice work. We've got some more on this table as well from the Flora plant, the vegan class. Again, we look for the textures, we look for the different shapes, we look for colors, we look for things that are going to make a lasting impression. At the end of the day, it's a dessert, yeah? So we've got a vegan sticky toffee pudding, we've got a coconut cream with passion fruit, we've got a lovely little tapioca and oats milk vanilla. So there are a lot of new creative ideas coming in. And then down here, we've got a modern steamed layered cake, raspberry and vanilla, blueberry, and then with a vegan pandan leaf gelato. Yeah, so that's, again, something different. Good use of the product and the ingredients from our partners, Flora Plant. And that's really great to see such creativity within the vegan class. Yeah, this one's very pretty, beautiful looking dessert. A lot of work gone in there. The chocolate work is there. The little coconut here, beautiful finishing on the sugar, nice shine on that sugar, being pulled nicely. Not easy for the pastry chefs to keep the shine on the pulled sugar, especially in the humid conditions we have in our country. Around this side, we have another nice selection. You can see everything's a little bit different. Yeah, the chefs have been trying to put in as much creativity as possible. Got something under a little dome here. I don't want to lift it up. I'm tempted to, but I won't. Little, what's this one? A little pistachio mahalabia. So mahalabia with kakadea jelly. Pity we can't lift that one up. But mahalabia is a traditional Arabian dessert. It's a cornstarch milk dessert flavored with pistachio and rose water. Comes out of the Egypt, Lebanon, Syria. They all have their own different take on mahalabia. And then kakadea, which is rosella flowers, and it's traditionally a drink that's drunk during Ramadan at iftar. So kakadea is the dried leaves or the dried flower petals of rosella flowers, as we call them in Australia, and then they are boiled with sugar, and then that's used as a refreshing drink when people break their fast during the holy month of Ramadan. And Ramadan is something that's coming to the Muslim world, not only to our country, but to the rest of the Muslims around the world, around the 12th, 13th of April. So we're preparing for that as well. And it's nice to see that the influence of kakadea and mahalabia, and especially those elements are coming through, the Arabian touches are coming through on our chefs as well. So great effort on this one. What do we got over here? So behind us, we have the 5-plate gastronomic. 5-course gastronomic. Again, this is from USA Meat Export Federation. So Mr. Bassam and his team. So we're making sure that we have US beef is used as part of the ingredients. Yeah. This is an interesting one. The main course catches my eye straight away because he's used a hanging steak, so a US beef hanging steak. Instead of just going for a normal tenderloin or a sirloin, the chef's actually taken a cut that's a little bit more difficult to cook with, a little bit more difficult to prepare, so a hanging steak. So again, using different cuts of meat within your class and using different cuts of meat to present also is a great test of the chef's skill, but also it's a great sign for the supporters, the sponsor. So US Meat and Export, US Meat Export Federation can be very proud that they're actually using the hanging steak, they're using the flank, they're using the lesser quality cuts, if you want to say that, but cuts that are equally as flavorful. Yeah, got to use a different cooking technique with them, but it is great to see. Nice little hot starter here, dukkha dusted. Again, he's actually used a beef rump and praised short ribs. So that would be lovely. Yeah, if you take that center eye muscle cut from the rump, it's just like eating a tenderloin. Lovely braised short ribs, very nice. A little bit of lamb loin as well has been added in, which is great. And then we have mushroom, consomme, ravioli. Some really, really nice dishes here. So this one here, the flank steak comes down here and across the lamb. We have the mushrooms. We have a nice little, now we have a little touch here of something different as well. So we have a little tandoori chicken and turkey terrine. So we've got a little bit of the Indian influence coming in, and the cuisine of the Emirates is very much influenced by the Indian chefs. The proximity to the UAE, especially Dubai and Abu Dhabi, is seafaring ports in the old days. So a lot of the dhows, which still come here to this day, the dhows would bring over the spices. The dhows would bring over the Indian sailors who would then cook. And then a lot of the Indian spices and Indian influence, you can see it through the Emirati cuisine as well. Also with Iran being in close proximity to the UAE, you have the influence of Iranian kebabs. You then have the influence of the Lebanese, Syrian, Egyptian mezes. And then within the Emirati cuisine, you have that influence of all three plus the Indian, along with a dish that's called mashbous, for example, which is basically a Gulf or a Khariji version of a biryani. But again, it's flavored with particular spices that are found here. There's dry limes added to it. So there is this combination within the Emirates of its own cuisine. We have what's called the Khaliji or the Gulf cuisine, which is similar throughout Saudi, Qatar, Bahrain, and the other Gulf states. But then you have these influences coming in from Iran or coming in from Egypt, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and these countries, and then across from India as well. So you've got a lovely little tandoori here. I think, do we have a little bit of paneer? No. Little warm vegetable cheese. Yeah, a little vegetable cheese there as well. So a nice little appetizer, and then finish off a nice little orange chocolate mousse. Yeah, but some very nice dishes here. Nice glazing on these plates as well. We talked about glazing yesterday. So nice. See it just doing a good aspect work helps you, the competitor, show your skills. Yeah, this is nicely cooked, beautiful pink, nicely glazed as well. Absolutely stunning. He's used a good technique to keep the foam on top. So this guy's been competing for a while. You can see this because his glazing works quite fine. He's got a nice foam that still looks like a foam. It's still bubbling, which is great. And then also he's glazing on his vegetables and on his small pieces of pumpkin or whatever he's got on the back here. It's very good. So this also helps the look of the plate, and this helps the judges imagine how this looks when it comes fresh out of the kitchen. Again, we saw this one. This was a hot starter with the beef rump and the short rib, a great use. Then we had a nice steamed sea bream. We've got another nice little soup with a little touch of tortellini inside. We've got a little roulade down here of a little butter poached lobster, seafood mousse. And then to finish, a nice little dessert, like a little Asian combination on the dessert. So it's a yuzu with cherry compote, little praline, lychee jelly and coconut crumble, and then a little raspberry gel with matcha tea. So another great combination of dishes. Then we move to this one. So the chefs use quite a few techniques here. It looks like we've got a little bit of like a Wellington on the top here. So we have a little bit of roast beef with vegetables, and then we've got a nice little roulade on the veg here as well. Nice roast beef, little potato layers, a little bit of beetroot, some nice small herbs. We've got a lovely little stuffed chicken breast over this side, a little baby chicken with some vegetables and garlic. So it's a lovely little hot starter. We've got the foie gras, prunes and dates, which is for the cold starter, and then a lovely little lobster bisque. Again, the judges are going to be looking at the portion size, because remember, it's a 5-course meal. You want to be able to eat everything. You want to be able to get through everything as well. His desserts, a nice little passion fruit and vanilla panna cotta, pistachio ice cream. Again, the technique of making the so-called ice cream stay and look like ice cream is a good technique that competition chefs need to learn. And then, of course, we have and you can see the different styles of each plate as well. So different hotels competing, different styles. Here we have we have a prime beef with seasonal vegetables on the top there. We have a little stuffed quail by the looks of things over on this side. Yep, little quail. We then have a seafood platter, little 3 or 4 different seafood preparations. We've got a bit of octopus in there, a bit of sea bass, a bit of salmon, some crackled salmon skin or sea bass skin by the looks of things, and then a little soup that's a nice little asparagus soup that's served separately, and finishing off with a nice mango mousse. So again, a 5-course gastronomic menu. We want to see some good skills. We want to see some great use of some good top quality product. And the main thing we want to look for is that each one has got the USA beef used in the preparation, because that's a very important part of the judging criteria. If we nip over here, I think we've got some more desserts. The judges are all hovering about the petit fours. And here we have another section of desserts. This is the 4-plated desserts. We looked at the vegan desserts. So this is the Nestlé Decello class. So again, we have a variety of dishes. So we've got a nice little pear tart on the top there. The judges have whipped away the recipe cards already, so they must have done with the judging. So what have we got? We've got a little pear on the top there with a little forest in the bottom of the cup. We've got a lovely date, saffron, cardamom delight. Again, going back to what we were saying earlier about the influence of the cuisine in the UAE. Cardamoms, saffron from Iran, cardamoms from India, dates from the UAE. So 3 combinations with kanafa and saffron whipped ganache. So a very Arabic inspired dish, a very Arabic inspired and influenced dessert. And one that is good to see. There's a great combinations there. Cardamom, you've got to be careful when you use cardamom because it can be very, very strong. You've got all sorts of, you've got delicate flavors that you need to be careful with when you're using cardamom. But again, cardamom coming from the Indian part of influencing of the cuisine here in the UAE. We've got raspberry, cashew, and coconut cheese, and we've got a little apple tart with some vanilla ice cream. So some nice work. Then we've got another set of desserts over here. We seem to have a bit of a passion for pears today. We've got three pears going on today. So again, 4 plates of dessert. We've got a vegan coconut bavarois, so that wasn't a criteria, but it's nice to see that it's been put out here because we have a purely vegan-led class for the pastry chefs. But this is the 4 plates of dessert, so he's thought about. So he's done a vegan coconut bavarois. Got a little yogurt panna cotta using the Nestlé Decello. The Arabic coffee tiramisu, so a little deconstructed by the looks of things, a little bit of touch, a little bit of kanafa going on as well. And then a little poached pear with cinnamon ice cream, hazelnut crumble, and cherry sauce. So a whole pear that's been poached versus some of these other pears that we see, which are a nice little creation, handmade pears with chocolate shells and probably full of mousse if we were to cut those in half. And then, of course, the last one here, again, the last 4 plates of the competition for the 4 plates of dessert by Nestlé Decello. We've got a little soup and panna cotta happening over here. Nice little rose bavarois. Again, rose, you've got to be careful with rose because it can be very overpowering. So you got to do a lot of trial and error when using some of those ingredients. So be careful. Hibiscus sauce, another word for the cacadir or hibiscus flowers, rosella flowers. So hibiscus or the cacadir, again, coming into this one that we see. So again, that Arabic touch, the rose water, pistachio, very, very Arabian, and of course the hibiscus or the cacadir juice as well. Lovely little warm date pudding by the looks of that. Yep, date and fig pudding. Sticky toffee pudding, Alan. One for you, mate. Sticky figgy pudding. Yummy. Yeah, a bit of honeycomb. And then a nice little vegan chocolate mousse. So again, this guy's done a little vegan as well. So good combinations. Nice warm dessert. Nice cake. Nice mousse. And then a nice crunchy multi-ethnic flavored dessert as well. So you've got the crunchy meringue, you've got the hibiscus, you're doing a little millefeuille underneath the gel. So really some nice plates that we're seeing here from the desserts. And desserts is always tricky. I mean, one of our favorite judges is Kenny Kong, pastry master from down in Singapore. And it's always good having people like Kenny, and like we were speaking to Hubert from Italy yesterday. These guys are pastry chefs, so when they come and judge, they've got a very critical eye. They've got a great sense of taste. They know how to cook everything in the pastry world, because that's what they do. That's their job. So it's always good having those guys as well, being able to come down and judge with us the pastry. So hopefully next year we'll get Kenny Kong, and maybe Hubert will be able to come down and find some time. Yeah. What else have we got? Let's have a look at some of the showpieces. I've looked at the static. We've seen our vegan ones. We've got the next round of pastry chefs. We've got 6 pastry chefs down the back there doing their cake, doing their decoration again. He's an interesting piece. Hyenas up against it. Again, a great starting piece. You know, you can see the detail of the attack that's going on on the back leg of the deer, or whatever this animal could be. You know, you can see that his tongue's out. He's in pain. You know, so that's again a reflection of what the judges will be looking to, is the expression of the animal, because you know it's a survival scene. This one over here, he's getting ready to defend himself. He's got his horns down and he's going to go for it if this guy turns around. So again, some thought going into the showpiece as well, not just putting a couple of animals on a platter, but actually thinking about what would they be doing. And you know, and this guy he's ready to defend himself. This one is already a little bit, he's a bit of a casualty. Yeah, but that's what the judges will look for as well, is how realistic is the actual the piece. Some good detail. Yeah, the fur and the spotting of the hyena. Some very fine work on the claws, cloven hooves. So yeah, some good work on this piece as well. And of course, we're gonna have to wait for the judging results to see on that one. We'll have a look on the other side of this masterpiece over here. We did have a big look at that one. So here's another one. This is beautiful as well. Again, you got to, you know, when you stand and look, you see more and more. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a parrot here in the tree, and all the way down here we have beautiful flowering. We've got the flowers, and then Madame, she's picked herself a bunch of flowers here, and the flowers in her little basket are the same as the flowers that are growing around her. Again, an attention to detail that the judges will look for. You have some beautiful work on the figures as well, the faces, the expressions, the smiles. You know, there's a great handwork here. Some excellent fine work on the dresses of the girls. You know, the braiding of the hair, the hairstyles, you know, and different hairstyles as well, different setup of the hair, which is great. You know, she's holding her skirt up out of the mud, yeah, exposing her foot, exposing her shoes. You know, so the judges are looking at all these small details of how the figures look. You know, is it the figure of a lady, yeah, or do they all look like men? You know, but they've got a lady's face. You know, I mean, all these details we have to. You know, this is what you have to do when you're looking at being an artist. What you're going to put into the piece. You know, the man, he's lovely. He's got his little golden tunic on, tied up. He's nicely buttoned up, and then he's got beautiful little threads coming all the way down. He's got his little chain around his neck. She's got a little gold pendant around her neck, and even the fine detail of the pendant is fantastic. So this is a really nice piece as well. Some great figurine work. And when you're doing human forms, it's very difficult because it is hard. You're replicating life, so it is very difficult to make sure that it is as lifelike as possible. On the back here on his hair, little feathers in his hair as well, so there's been a little bit of thought. So he's got little tassels coming off his it's actually his little scarf that's wrapped around his neck, and so the little pieces. So some really cool work here. And as you come around the back, you know, you can see the pockets on the girls, the lining, the frills on the dress, and the way the dress is flowing as well. So she is walking. So she's walking. So you would expect the you would expect the dress to flay out a little bit, not just sit straight, yeah? And that's where it's hard, you know, and that's where a lot of people think when they're doing the artistic work, they've got to think and think and think how it would be in real life, yeah? You can't just put a person standing and pretend they're walking, but, you know, because the judges will look at all that fine detail. Again, this piece just blows our mind. Unbelievable. So we've got the judges down the other end as well. They're all looking at the bread, loaves, and showpieces. Pumpkins from Barakat. We didn't have too much time on the wedding cakes. We had a little look at this one. This is a really lovely wedding cake, as we said earlier. This work here is exceptionally fine, as we said earlier. All this filigree work here, this is really good. Yeah, and if Kenny Con's watching, I'm sure you would like to come and see this one. The work on the flowers is very, very detailed, very fine. You know, a really good hand has made this cake. Very, very nice indeed. And the you know, this work, superb. Really, really nice. Really nice. All handmade. It's yeah, really good work, that one. We've got our little chocolate cake over here, chocolate wedding cake. Again, a lot of work has gone into this one as well. The more work you do, chefs, on your wedding cakes, the more points you'll get. So the more decoration work, the finer the work, the more detailed the work. That's when you can expect to see the medals coming up. But yeah, some very nice work on the wedding cakes again. Then the chefs. So we've had the first four cakes have come out. We've then got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pastry chefs working away. So they've got another hour or so up their sleeves so that they can continue working. And again, it's all about the handmade garnishes and the handmade decoration. That's why it's called cake decoration. So yes, they have brought a cake. Yes, the flavor of the cake is important. The cake will be tasted. As we can see, the cakes are being cut. But again, we want to make sure and we want to see the skills of what they can do in their 2 hours and what they can get on top of their cake. So we're going to come back and see them a little bit later on as well. And then the last of the static displays over here, we won't disturb the judges as they're busy with the bread, but we will have a look at these last 4 over here. So this is class number 10. Got a vegetarian. So we've got the 4-course vegetarian lunch menu. Again, this is by our friends at Arla. So this is one of our great supporters, Arla Pro, and this is with the floral plant. So we got Arla helping us greatly with this class, which we thank them for. We have 4 plates. So again, it's a lunch menu. We need to be careful of the size and careful of how much portion we have. But some beautiful work. What do we got here? We've got a little green tomato and spring vegetable consomme as the soup. We've got we've got a Savoy cabbage and peppered cheese, lime and saffron sauce. We've got a little green tomato. We've got the blueberry mousse with passion on the top. And then on the the beetroot, textures of beetroot with cream cheese and carrot. So that's really, really good. Some nice work there. The next one, again, the 4-course. So we've got a little bit of slow cooked spinach, quinoa with pumpkin, oats, black pepper, beans. That's the main course. So that's this one here. The dessert, and then the appetizer is an orange balsamic coated herb mozzarella with basil panna cotta. So that's this one here with a nice kale cauliflower soup, and we've got some little dusted pecan nuts in there as well. And then finishing off with another pear. Another pear dessert. So that's nice. You know, a nice poached pear, cinnamon, creamy cherry mousse, vanilla ice cream, and a bit of crumble with a little touch of rice cracker as well there to give a little rice cracker on the that'll the ice texture as you're biting through. That's nice. With a touch of gold leaf, just a little bit, you know, not overly done. Yeah. So that's nice. And this nice little main course here as well. Little beetroots, little fava beans, some micro herbs. And then the last one is a We see some beautiful things on this one. So we've got the, what do we got here? We've got the duo of asparagus. So it's an asparagus jelly, which is quite interesting. We've got with an orange and balsamic sauce reduction, a little bit of red pepper coulis. So again, the asparagus jelly is quite nicely done. We've got Roma tomato glaze, little sweet corn. Our main course is a pistachio crushed saffron flavored seitan with purple potato. So a bit of ubi up there for the Filipino guys. Yeah. And of course, our Lurpak butter is in there as well, which was important as one of the ingredients. Then we've got finishing off with a nice a vegetarian sakatort with a little bit of panna cotta, crunchy coconut ice cream. Nice. Some really good plates coming out on the second day here at the 24th Emirates Salon Culinaire at the virtual Expo Culinaire at the Radisson Blu Zabil Ballroom. There's Mr. Atom giving it all for the bread. The chefs there's Mr. Atom. Wave it, Mr. Atom. Everybody wave it, Atom. Hi, Atom. Hey. Very nice. What about tasting, Mr. Atom? Is tasting equally as good? No, I've had enough bread today. I've had too much gluten already. But again, that's great to see. We see all our supporters and our sponsors over here. We've got our lovely villa setup done, and we'll be in the gardens of the Deira Creek side hotel from tomorrow morning, where we'll be seeing the Barilla pasta in action, which is going to be fun in the garden. A bit warm, I can tell you. But anyway. And then, of course, we've got our IFCO with their Armour olive oil, which we're going to be using in the garden as well. And then we've got our Masterbaker, who have been always helpful, especially in the last couple of days with their great support. We've got Bake Mart, and we've got our friends Rougerie. We'll have some sandwiches again in the afternoon. So our sandwiches are coming in the afternoon. And again, we'll be using the lovely Rougerie and flour and the lovely baked breads from Bake Mart. So on that note, I think I'll be handing back over to Joanne and Peggy. I'll put my ear back in, and or Shanaz, and I think they're gonna over with a video or something. We'll be back soon.
After this, we will now pop over to the Radisson Blu, and we will meet with Chef Heinz Zucchelli, who is going to join us all the way from the UK. Now we will have Chef Heinz Zucchelli. We also have Chef Andy.
I'm busy taking pictures, madam.
Yes.
As you can see. Here, look, I'll take a picture of my cameraman and woman. I'm taking groofies. Or I don't know what they are. I'm just going to continue clicking away here until I hear Mr. Zucchelli's voice.
Chef Andy, can you have someone call Chef Zucchelli on the phone and ask him to put on his mic and sound?
Is he online?
He is online, but not online.
Then he's offline. He's fallen down. Hang on. Let me go and get my phone. I'll try and connect in and try to get him. Walking into the judge's room.
Can you put your mic on so
You might cut it in here. Let me. Did you find him?
I think it's
Got him, we've got him.
Have you caught him? A bit like COVID. I'm back again. Did you find him yet, guys?
Check, check. Are we live? Yes.
I'm live.
Chairman?
I'm live
Chairman,
and
can you
kicking.
hear me?
Andy, I think you should just continue talking. It's all
I'll
right.
continue talking. Right, we're going to go and have a look at. Let's have a quick look at the Masterbaker cakes. We'll wander down here. All the chefs are eagerly awaiting on the outside there, waiting to see their results coming. Madam is in the back. So we've still got, how long have we got to go here, chefs? Another 1 hour, half an hour? How long? How long are they to go? Another hour, maybe? What time do they finish?
40 minutes, after 40 minutes.
After 40 minutes, yeah. 2:30, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, good. Yeah, so we've got 6 guys there. We've got a man doing some spray painting. He could go outside and give my car a little lick if he wants, yeah. You got any black metallic there, chef? Right-hand back fender, a bit scratched. No, off he goes. No, but they're doing some great, there's some sugar work happening. There's chocolate piping, spray painting, some nice icing being applied. So some great skills being showed. Talking of skills, let's go and have a look at the chocolate carvings. Got a couple of the masters here. There's Master Jakoda and Master Chimila. And these guys, these two here, one with hair, one without. I'm not too sure when, I don't know who had hair before, or hair without, I don't know. Yeah, but these guys, these two, along with President Uwe, would go down to Germany, and there was one mandate. So President Uwe would say to Jakoda, we need the boys. So he'd organize 12, 14 of the secret weapons. And then Chev would say, 4 classes or 5. Oh, we'll do 4, sir. Okay, he would say, Jakoda, no problem. And Chev Uwe would say, good, 4 gold medals each. So how many gold medals in the last one, Jakoda?
6.
So last time he had 6, so he overachieved. So budget overachieved. Chef Chamila, how many do you do?
Yeah, same.
Same 6. So they broke their own records. They broke the bank. I think the Germans nearly ran out of gold medals.
He said before we left, with the money we invest and with the cargo and things, he said you have to come back at least with 25 gold medals. And when we come back, we had a total of 73 medals and 58 out of them gold. So the team did fantastic, did amazing. It was our week. It was everything was
100%.
Everything went just perfect. So, but nothing comes alone, guys. It's all about hard work. Everything is hard work, is training. Start early.
Yeah.
The first few years when you go for competition, you don't go for medal. You go to competition to learn from the masters, to learn from the experienced people. And then the medals will come by themselves. But don't think you have to win a medal in the first competition. It will come. Learn. Right, Chairman?
100%, Chef. Well done. But bravo to Chamila, Jakoda. Thank you for being here. Are you competing? No. No, they've given up. They've got enough. Their wives are complaining there's too many medals hanging on the wall.
half of the guys who have their things, their showpieces, half of the guys who have their pieces on the table on one stage have been trained by them.
Very true.
So, which is the key thing, that we have the guys, we have the masters. So make sure, train the young ones, pass your knowledge on, and help them to grow.
Very true. Well done, chefs. And we can see some of your handiwork. You know, we were looking at this one with some of the judges before, and they were saying, "Wow, this bit here and this bit there." But you know, when you look at this as a judge, what are you going to find wrong with it? You know, you have to have a sharp eye. You have to have a look at the contours of the face. You got to look at the eyes, the nose, the ears. It's all those parts that are important to look at as well. You know, as we said earlier, the entire piece is carved, yeah, and the smooth areas are perfectly smooth. We were looking with the judges earlier at this area here. This is deliberate. This little bit of texture making. So this is sculpting. Yeah, this area should be smooth. He didn't want this piece smooth, so he's got all these different techniques that he's using to give the piece different textures. I mean,
but already passed
the hair. You look at the braiding. You look at all the way that this one blends into the next one. So the man's face into the young girl's face at the other side, and that is where it's really, really impressive to see this piece. You know, there's not there was about 7 of them looking and studying and questioning and, you know, having a look at what they could see. But there's so much of there's so much detail, you know, and you have to really bend down to see. You know, the girl's got a little tattoo on the side of her face there of two sides of the face. There's a little tattoo edged in there of the crescent, you know. So they're absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful work. I hope we can really get close-ups of that, and I hope you can see in the studio the detail of these sculptures. I hope that's being you know, televised so that people can really appreciate the skill that the chefs are showing. You know, then you got the same thing here. You got 2 fantastic pieces, and again, we're not comparing this to that. We're looking at the skill. And again, what this guy has done, there's another competitor, obviously one of these blokes. Look at all this. Look at it all lined up. Yeah. The secret weapons. We're only missing Capilla and Samantha. Yeah. But again, this one here, you know, he's got a little bit of a smile on his face. He's got such great texture. The facial features are great. Yeah. He's a little bit older than that one. Yeah. So he's a bit more wrinkly. Yeah. But again, detail, and sharp work. See, there's no crumbs of chocolate hanging around. Every knife cut, every little crevice has been brushed out, trimmed. So it's absolutely perfect. Yeah, it's really good to see this skill level. And as Chef Uwe said, you know, we have the masters, and we're lucky to have the masters here to train the young ones. You know, because then the young ones are going to be able to really learn from these guys. You know, even the judges get impressed by this. Chef Hossam from Egypt and Chef David having a look. So he's going to struggle to judge this one. Chef Hossam, he's been around a long time. He's an A-grade World Association of Chef Societies judge, president of the Egyptian Chefs Association. Egypt, a very strong competition. Very difficult, chef. Yeah, very difficult. Yeah. It is hard, you know, to judge such beautiful pieces, but we are lucky to have them. You know, we were looking at this one as well, this pumpkin. You know, I was talking to you before that this was a pumpkin. And I came to the realization. I said, "Wait a minute, it's not a pumpkin. This is pastille. I mean, this is made from sugar. This is handmade. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. So, but it's so lifelike. Yeah. Even one of the other judges from Luxembourg, I don't know his hand. He said, I was looking, and I really thought it was a pumpkin. Then I realized that if the legs were made from real pumpkin, the claws would dry out. Then he looked again and he touched it, and he said, then he realized it wasn't a real fruit. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And again, beautiful features, you know, beautiful little features, as we said before. These are worth taking the time to look at, and these are really, you know, the inside. The inside is what threw me. When I saw that, I said, oh, it's a pumpkin. It's got the seeds. It's got the little dingly danglies that like you have in a pumpkin. Can you get a nice zoom in of that one? Yeah, that's, you know, and look at that. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Not even Barakat could make a pumpkin like that. Hey, Neil. Huh? You only do real ones, Neil. Yeah, so some really, really good work. Really, really good work. So we've got we've still got all our supporters, our sponsors over here. You know, as we said, we've got this is a great picture, you know, everyone, all the old gang together. Now Kapila's joined them. This is the army of artists, yeah? And these guys are we're really gifted. We're really blessed to have such skills standing in the room, yeah? And it's guys like that have put the Emirates Culinary Guild on the map in competitions. That, you know, they work hard, they commit, they're dedicated. You know, they travel to Germany, they travel to Luxembourg, they're away from their families for, you know, 8 to 10 days. It's not easy, you know, and then they have to work hard. Last time we went to Luxembourg, we sent like 800 kilos of cargo. I mean, and we sent 54 people. So we had 54 individuals travel to Luxembourg. We had the young chefs team, we had the senior team, we had the artist team, and then we also sent over a team of drivers and support staff. And then we also summoned in some of our old friends, Karl-Heinz Ney from Germany and Norbert Gerndt. They came down to help. Our friend Thomas Haller from up in Switzerland, they came down to help us to drive the trucks because they had the European driving licenses, so we could rent trucks and the boys could be transported around. But all this logistics and all these expenses, you know, because you can imagine 54 people traveling for 10 days in hotels in Luxembourg with flights, and then all the practice time, the cargo. It is an expensive exercise, but we're lucky to have great supporters like the USA Poultry and Egg Export Council, the US Meat Federation, Barakat, all these guys, the IFCO, you know, the Masterbakers of the world, the oven guys, Barilla, Ecolab, everybody that supports us, that is their win as well. It's their win. They can be part of us and say that they helped put the Emirates Culinary Guild on the map, and we're forever grateful. But the skill and the real work and the real congratulations goes to those boys all standing over by the stage there having a chat, you know, because they're the guys that have got it. They've got it here, and they're just magic. What else have we got? David Sassoni's over there. He's having a look at that monkey. Looks a bit like Kobar from Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Not David, the monkey. Don't zoom in on David. The monkey. Yeah, he looks like Kobar. Stick a little scar on the side of his cheek, and he'd be Kobar. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah, I like this one because the way that, you know, the way he's sort of coming out of, you know, he's pushing forward. Yeah, it's another cool one. Yeah, who we got over there? We've got our friends from Arla are there. Our Upfeild with the flora plant. So Upfeild, we said Upfeild were the supporters of our vegan class. I'm not too sure where Marwan and the girls are, but within the vegan dessert class, we made sure that flora plant was also used, and then there was the vegan cream as well. So there's quite a few products from the Upfeild, and let's go and chat with Madame as she's finally back from meeting sandwiches. I hope she was having sandwiches with flora plant on them. So what young lady besides
what else is to be done here but to eat?
what else is there? Tell us a bit about Upfeild. Where's that troublemaker from TikTok, Marwan?
Marwan is busy doing his demo. So we are here presenting our new vegan range, Flora Plant Cream and Flora Plant Butter. So we have here our cookies, vegan cookies, which is 100% vegan, made with our vegan Flora Plant butter. So have a taste, Mr. Andy.
Have a taste. I'll give one to cameraman. She's looking a bit thin. No, she can't. She can't. All right, I'll take my mask off. I'll have half. I'll keep another half in my pocket for you, man. Yeah, or camera girl.
Eat because I think you need more than us.
Yummy.
It's lovely.
Yeah,
It's
nice.
100% vegan.
Good.
So get in touch with us with our distributor MH and Safco. It's readily available.
Another good partner.
Yes, it's allergen free and it's kosher certified. So any
Ah.
requirements, yes.
Now there's an interesting comment. It's kosher certified.
It's kosher certified.
Who would have thought about that 6 months ago in the UAE?
Correct. Yes. So it's a new line we're coming in. It's a new channel that we're hitting as well. And
So-
our creams are also kosher certified aside from the plant range. Our Rama cream is also kosher certified.
I'm trying to find the little label, the little kosher label. Have we got the kosher label on them?
This one would have the kosher label. In any ways, we have the kosher certification. It's
Certification,
ready,
yeah. Because that's interesting.
Correct. We can furnish it upon request. We'll be coming out with BioLife as well, which is our vegan cheese. And that as well as kosher certified.
Wow, that's great. Yeah, we wouldn't have thought about talking about kosher food in the UAE, but about 5 to 6 months ago, the Abrahamic Accord was signed between Israel and the United Arab Emirates, and we've seen an influx of Israeli travelers, but also the need for kosher food. So, you know, the industry was caught on the hop a little bit, you know, and it's great to see that companies like Upfeild are actually leading by getting their kosher certification done. And there's already many kosher products in the city, but having a good, strong supply chain will also help will help the city attract that new tourism source. So we've been quite good. Good to see you, my dear. Thank you for the cookie. I'll keep this one in my pocket for you, young lady. Yeah, we've got 1 minute. We're going to nip over to somewhere else. Yeah. We should, we'll have to come back for a coffee with the Starbucks girls later on, yeah, to wash down our cookie.
No.
We come by, we've got little sanitizers are up from IFCO. And we've got our IFCO team here as well. So we've got another
Welcome back to the studio.
afternoon. We're going to stand by in 30 seconds. We're going to go back to Shanaz, but we've got there goes Madam. Madam's putting some stickers out. You got some medals to give out yet, Madam? Not yet. All right, well. Are they? They're talking to me. Well, I'm not talking to them. They've upset me. Hang on, I got too many things in my hand. I got a cookie. I got a microphone.
Can you stop?
No, you can't stop me. Yeah, once I get going, you can never. Anyway, back to you, Joanne and Petty. Great afternoon so far. Thanks, guys. And it's on. All good. What do we got? Got a blue board. We're going to have a look at the blue board. We're going to have a look at the blue board. What's the time? 2:40. All ready. Ready, set, go, Joanne. Talking. Welcome back, Radisson Blu. Zabeel, Ballroom, Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek. So we're in the last few hours of day 2 of the Emirates Salon Culinaire, and 24th running of the Salon Culinaire, and also within the 50th anniversary year of the United Arab Emirates. So this is our little contribution to the celebrations for the 50th year of the unification of the United Arab Emirates back in 1971. So we're really happy to know about that. We've had some fantastic pieces. There's been great discussion about those showpieces we were looking at and the chocolate pieces. There's some, I think we're going to see some really, really high gold medals coming up for some of those pieces. And there might be a couple of surprises as well. But there was a lot of discussion, a lot of feedback, a lot of looking, no touching, of course, but also, you know, just great discussion amongst the judges. And we were very lucky earlier on. There were about 8 of our master pastry cookers here as well, the pastry artists that we take to Germany and to Luxembourg and to Singapore. So it was really good to have all those guys sitting up on stage having a chat with Chef Uwe and the judges, and we were all reminiscing about good old times. But anyway, let's have a look at the judging board. I'm not too sure if anything's come out yet for today. No, not yet. No. Let's see. I think this is all 4th of April. So we have a little board here that we put up every salon. So we keep posting the results as they come out. But because there's been so many great pieces, there's been a lot of discussion about some of the pieces as well. So the judges have been taking their time to deliberate, which is the right thing to do. We don't want to rush any of the judges. We don't want to rush anything that they do. So we will be on time for our award ceremony. So we're going to have a little awards ceremony around 5:30 this evening down here at the Radisson Blu in the Zabeel Ballroom. And we will give them medals and certificates and awards from the last 2 days of competition. And then we're going to head down to the Deira Creek Hotel for the next 2 days. We have a really early start, so cameraman, you better get up early. No going to the nightclub tonight, yeah? So make sure that you get a good night's sleep, because we're going to be down there by 6 o'clock in the morning. I'll have some coffee ready for you, and then we're going to start cooking at 7:20. 7:30 is the first round of cooking in the garden, and that's where we're going to start to really look at the practical skills and the real life skills of our chefs. So in the practical classes, that's where it gets a little bit harder. You have 1 hour to cook. You have to cook 3 plates of the same dish. So we've got the USA Poultry and Egg Export Council chicken. We're going to have the US Meat Export Federation beef. We've got the Rama olive oil, which is the Emirati cuisine, and the Arabic meze. We're going to do fish, practical cookery. And then last but not least, chef's bringing something. Quick, turn around. What chef got? What chef got? What chef got? Look at that beautiful Bake Mart. Oh, look at the Bake Mart Salus bread. This is fantastic. Oh, the fresh bread for the sandwich competition. Fantastic. Look at that. Beautifully, freshly baked, straight out of the oven. A little bit of sim on top with the sesame seeds. Oh, smell that. Oh, yummy. You notice he didn't give us any. Yeah. Maybe he thinks I've had too many sandwiches for today. Anyway, where were we? Rama olive oil, IFCO product, great olive oil. We had a great session last year, actually, with IFCO about the benefits of Rama olive oil and the huge farms they've got up in Tunisia. Really interesting facts. We did an olive oil tasting. We learned about the science of olive oil, first press, virgin olive oil, all that sort of stuff. Really, really interesting information at the last Expoculinaire back in, when was that? Back in March 2020. Oh, my goodness, a lifetime ago. So we've got the Rama olive oil down with the hot meze and for the Emirati cuisine. And we'll also be doing the barilla. So the barilla pasta, the chefs have to do 2 pasta dishes within 1 hour. And one is a vegetarian, and then the other one is to the chef's choice. So the vegetarian one can be a more casual dining type of pasta. But then for the pasta for the other one, we want to see a little bit more skills, a little bit more fine dining. So that'll be an interesting show tomorrow. So that's in the gardens of the Deira Creek Hotel. We start early, 7:20. We're going to start to be online tomorrow. We're then going to cross over to the studio around 8 o'clock, I think it is. So then we start the normal day's proceedings. So every hour on the hour, we're going to have 12 chefs coming into those kitchens. And those kitchens are supplied to us by Genox Swiss Kitchens from up in Ras Al Khaimah. And they've been beautifully set up in the garden by the team of Deira Hospitality with Martin and Hayesh, the boys that have been doing this with us for 20 plus years now, helping doing the setup and the logistics. Engineering team at Deira Creekside Hotel, the food and beverage department, the banqueting department. So the whole hotel, like Zabeel Ballroom colleagues from the Radisson Blu, the whole hotel contributing to the success of the Emirates Salon Culinaire this year and the Expoculinaire exhibition. And we're in the gardens, we're in a ballroom, so we're outside tomorrow. It's going to be an exciting day, and those beautiful kitchens by Genox have been set up. And also we have a beautiful Convotherm oven. So earlier today we heard Nick Bates, and Nick was talking about the company Convotherm, the combi steamer ovens that they've been dealing with us for about 15 years plus. We have 4 of those beautiful ovens set up in the garden, so the chefs will be able to use those ovens as well. And they just add another level of professionalism to the kitchens we set up. The kitchens from Genox Swiss Kitchens industrial kitchens. We have 2 under-counter refrigerators that will run at between 0 and 4 degrees outside even. We then have beautiful hot tops where the chefs will cook on, stainless steel benches. We have a hand basin with all the hygiene products you can poke a stick at, and also a utility sink. So the classes are all a practical class. So the chefs bring the ingredients or the mise en place, prepared, nearly finished, but then they have to do the final finishing, actual cooking in those kitchens within 1 hour. So we want to see 3 plates, identical plates, and 1 plate was always kept for the photographs and to refer back to for the judging feedback, and the other 2 plates are actually tasted by the judges. So there's very little food waste. So as we touched on last time yesterday about food waste, we also want to make sure that in the practical cookery classes there's very less food waste as well. Food waste and food hygiene and the way the chefs works, health and safety is looked at within the judging criteria. And we want to see what the chefs are going to do with some of the leftover chicken. We want to see if they just throw the chicken in the bin or they actually keep it on the side in the fridge. And then they tell the judges, I'm going to use this for chicken stock later on. And this just goes to show that the chef, he knows how to utilize his leftovers. And we don't just throw the end cuts away. We actually can produce more food that we can then sell in our restaurants. So the food wastage and the hygiene is very important, even for the judges. So the judges will have 2 separate plates for the judges. If there's 4 judges and one of them will divide the food equally, it'll be on disposable containers and eaten with disposable cutlery. So there's no sharing. And then the judges will take their masks off, of course, to eat. And then as soon as the tasting's done, the masks go back on again and then the discussion. So as you can see around the room, everyone in this room is still wearing the mask, yeah? When the judges are tasting the petit fours of the cakes, of course they have to remove the mask, but then the masks are back on quite quickly for when they're interacting with each other. And I think that's very important to understand that even in the competition realm that we're following these rules strictly, because we are beaming ourselves around the world through the ICCA strategic media partner or broadcast partner, as we call them this time around, ICCA Live. So of course we want to be showing the best. We want to be showing the best of the country, the best of the city, the best of the chefs of the United Arab Emirates. And one way we can do that is by showing them in a beautiful surroundings like we are in the ballroom or in the gardens tomorrow, with professional kitchens, with all the hygiene in place, and then also the chefs cooking, serving, and then the judges eating, all within this new safety protocols that we follow. And tomorrow's tough for the guys. It's outside. Hey, what to do? We'll have some fans. It's a little bit warm, but it's warm in the kitchen, so the chef should be used to it. And we'll also be looking at the flavor. Flavor is 50% of the mark. So taste is 50% of the mark in the competition tomorrow, and that's where you can make or break your gold medal. Yeah, you've got to have your seasoning right. You've got to have your quantities right. Your portion size has to be right. Your cooking has to be right. So it's a real live, practical demonstration of skills, and the chefs are under a lot of pressure, especially the guys doing the Emirati cuisine and also the meze, because they don't just make one. In the meze, they have to make 4 or 5 portions and different varieties of meze, and also the Emirati food as well. And Emirati food traditionally takes a long time to cook, so they've got to choose dishes that they're able to finish and present within 1 hour. And that's where it's very tricky for the chefs. The pasta, yes, they've got to cook the pasta fresh from Barilla. They make a beautiful sauce. They do some garnishes. So there is work, there is skill in that as well. Don't want to overcook the pasta. But then when it comes down to the fish, the chicken, the beautiful chicken, we're going to be using USA chicken quarters. And then we're going to have the US beef. We challenge the chefs not to use the normal cuts of beef. So they're not allowed to use tenderloin. They're not allowed to use ribeye, and they're not allowed to use sirloin. So we want to see them using different cuts that are a bit cheaper maybe, cuts that take a little bit of a different cooking method than just pan frying or grilling or roasting. And that's where we challenge the chefs, and that's where we challenge ourselves as organizers and competition organizers to see how hard or how difficult or how interesting we can make the classes that the chefs have to compete in. I think we're ready to head back over to Shanaz and the team in ICCA Live, and we'll be back in Seville Ballroom very soon. Thank you to Sergio for his floating Peruvian cucumbers. Yeah, if I was in the audience, I would have been asking him where did he catch the floating Peruvian cucumber? Welcome back to the Radisson Blu. Here we are. We're just finishing off the sandwich class, which is brought to us by our friends at Rougerie. Mr. Padma was put on a lovely dinner for all of us yesterday, where we had a great tasting of some super breads, and we've also got the Knorr range of sauces and everything that we use as well. But these beautiful breads, there's a beautiful seed bread, sesame, little campayu, like a ciabatta bread there that the chefs have been able to use within the sandwich. Chefs are just wrapping up. We've got the last chef just finishing off. We had a bit of a power trip, so we've given him extra time. So he's just preparing his second sandwich and getting that sliced up and ready to present. We've seen the cake guys finish off. We've got some French fries down here. Hopefully there's some mayonnaise to go with that. Yummy. And then we can see here we've got the last three of the sandwiches, sandwich class. So we've got the sandwich class is a tricky one. You know, they've got 30 minutes. They have to do a vegetarian sandwich. They have to do a sandwich of their course, of their choice, sorry. Again, we're looking, looks like we've got some fried kale and some kale shots. Got a beetroot shot by the looks of it, little gaufret potatoes, some nice little salads served with the sandwiches. Remember this class, we want to make sure that we see a use of skills, but also we want to see sandwiches that we'd be able to serve in our coffee shop. So of course, when we come to the competition, we want to see things that we could take away with us and actually maybe put onto the menu. Lovely little open sandwich there with some nice smoked salmon, little poached quail eggs, little caviar, and a nice little fennel salad by the looks of that. Some nice vegetarian sandwich here, guys. Little feta cheese in this one with roast beef. Little balsamic dressing, so some good little sandwiches, little sides there as well. Equally acceptable to go onto a casual dining menu or into a restaurant. We also have the last three of the pumpkin gurus. Here's a pumpkin master. So we see they've still got a little bit of time up their sleeve. So Mr. De Silva is carving his pumpkin. Oh, he's got a bit of an angry looking mask there, so that's going to be. Don't cut yourself, chef. And then we've got one of our chefs from the Pakistan Association from the Kotham Institute. So we had about 19 or 20 students come over from Pakistan and join us from the Kotham Institute. And it's great to have these young guys here. So chef is carving his, taking. And then we've also got down the end. Oh, we've got another. This one's quite interesting. Yeah, that's a nicely carved pumpkin so far. So chef is working busy on that one, getting that already. This chef is from Raffles, I think, if memory serves correct. He's got some well wishes over at the Raffles Hotel, I'm sure. So well done, chef. All the chefs working hard. They've got about another hour, I think. How long have they got, chef?
1 hour.
Another hour to go. So 2 hours to carve. So another hour yet before they. So the vegetable carving, that's where our friends from Barakat step in and give us a hand. And it's always good to see the level of the carving as well, and to see especially the guys coming in from Pakistan to do their little bit as well. So I'm sure they will learn some great skills as well by being here and being able to participate. And especially when you see some of the guys that are competing in these last 2 days here, we have some of the top guys, and we were talking to a group of them earlier in the afternoon, the top kitchen artists that are here. So we're quite lucky to have these guys here. Let's have a look here. We've got some medals have come out. So we have medals that have come out onto the wedding cake. Up silver medal here, very good. Bronze medal over here, fantastic. And then this one is a gold at the end, well deserved, all well deserved. Yeah, a lot of work went into the gold medal. Hell of a lot of work into that one. So I think that's a well-deserved gold medal. I particularly like this array on the side of this cake here. This really caught my eye. I thought that was very nice. Yeah, but yeah, a really beautiful classical presented wedding cake as well. You know, when they look at the cakes, they'll also look at how smooth the icing is. So as you can see, there's no blemishes and no ripples, no dents. The icing's been beautifully laid on as well. So that's all that the judges will be looking at to make sure they have that the icing techniques are done professionally and properly as well. Not easy to do good royal icing. Yeah, so that's a great cake, great effort, and 3 good medals. I think we've got a few other medals coming out as well. We've got some bronze medals on our showpieces. We're still waiting for the big showpieces to see what comes out, but there's been a lot of discussion from the judges over these showpieces. You know, when you're working at such high quality, judging gets harder and harder, because when you see some of the quality, it's really difficult, or you have to really be able to justify where you're going to remove points. Yeah, because you know, when you judge at this international level, it's world class, and if you take points off, you have to be able to explain, one, to the chairman of the judges and also to the competitor. So he's going to ask you, why didn't I get a gold medal? Why didn't I, or a silver medal? You know, why I got bronze, why I didn't get silver? Yeah. And that's where the judges have to be very particular in their judging, to make sure that they're able to articulate where they remove the points. They have to point out the areas of improvement. We don't want to call it mistakes. We don't want to call it the bad bits and the good bits. Yeah, I mean, we've seen some of the plates at the far end of the room where I had a discussion. You know, one of the lads, he's from my hotel, so I was able to have a very open discussion with him. And we'll go and see him, and maybe I can ask his permission. We could actually talk about his plate, why his plate got silver and another plate got gold. So we'll walk down here. He might be hanging around. I'll ask his permission to talk about his piece, because it's not nice. Where is Navin? Not too sure where he is. I'm sure Navin. This is Navin from the Deira Creek Hotel, one of the competitors. I'm the general manager of the hotel. Do you mind if I talk about your piece to the people? You know, to do the comparison silver gold like we discussed. Yeah. You're okay. Yeah, I can talk. 100%. Thanks. Good lad. Good lad. Guiding principle number 1: integrity achieved. Good lad. We'll go here quickly to have a look. How much time have we got left, Amaresh? Okay. So I'll only talk about this one piece. Yeah, I won't talk about anybody else's piece, because I can talk to, because he's one of my employees at the Deira Creek Hotel. So when the medals came out, I mean, it was a silver medal. I mean, it's a great effort. You know, Navin has been competing a few times. He's in the competition. He's going to do live cooking tomorrow in the garden. So we're going to hope to see him coming up. But he's got a great silver medal. And the first thing we have to say is well done for a silver medal. Yeah, so giving the feedback, you got to start saying silver medal, fantastic, great job. Yeah, and then what the judges need to do is point out the great plates, and then point out the plates where we need improvement. Yeah. Now this class is very particular because it's 5-course gourmet, so the portion size has to be correct. Overall, portion size is very good, because you want to sit down and have a 5-course gourmet meal. You want to be able to eat it all. Yeah. Remember that you're going to have some bread or something to go along with that. You maybe have a few canapes. You're going to have some beverages. Yeah. So the portion size is very important. In the rules and in the class rules, it says you have to have US beef. Yeah, so we want to see beef. Yeah, we want to see beef somewhere in the menu. Yeah, maybe not in the dessert, but we want to see beef. Yeah. So when the judges start to judge, they're first going to look, right, 5 plates. Yep, got 5 plates. Got a cold appetizer. Yep, can see that. Got a hot appetizer. Got a soup. Got a main course. Got a dessert. Yeah, done. 5 plates. Beef. Where's the beef? No. Well, that looks like fish. No. Here's the beef. Yep, good. So that means that the first criteria is passed, you know, because the sponsors, the US Meat Export Federation, they want the meat, right? When the medal came out, I called Navin. I said, right, come. First thing we did, we picked up the dessert plate. Now in our hotel, we don't have pastry chef. Yeah, and just the way it is, right, Navin? We have how many chefs? 23 chefs? 23. Yeah, we are lean and mean in the Creekside machine. Yeah, but that's what it is, you know, and we can see that in our hotel, we need to invest some of the help from some of the stronger competitors. And what I did with this plate, I don't know whose this is, but this is a gold medal one. And all I did was put ours next to that one, and we can see the difference, yeah? And you're going to say, well, what's the difference? It's this little element here, yeah? It's this little extra work, yeah? So this little crunch under here, yeah? Because this and this is quite similar, right? This and this similar, but this extra addition of a little bit of fresh fruit or berries, the difference, and the actual work on the glazing and on the dessert. So that we said was our weakest plate, not our worst plate. We've got 5 minutes, right? Yeah. We didn't say it was our worst plate. We said it was our weakest plate because this is one of our strongest plates. Yeah. Now Navin's been practicing quite well. Yeah. He's good. And what he's done. What is this one, chef?
Short ribs.
Short rib. So braised short rib.
Yeah.
And this one?
Rump. Beef rump.
Beef rump. So he hasn't used tenderloin. He hasn't used sirloin. He hasn't used ribeye. He's taken 2 secondary cuts. Yeah. And he's he's braised. And he's slow roasted and probably sous vide. Yep. You sous vide this one? Yeah, so he's using modern techniques. And then his glazing works quite good as well. Now this is an appetizer, it's not a main course. Portion size is good, 2 different cooking techniques, beautiful little garnish, nicely glazed. The aspic work is quite good, yeah? Aspic work is also there to enhance the look of the plate, yeah? A little swipe of, what is this one, chef?
This is parsnip carrot puree.
Parsnip and carrot puree. So a nice little sweetness here to go with the short rib. So this, I would say, is one of our strongest plates, yeah? And then on the side here, he's got a little purple potato, yeah? So a crunchy. If we look at the soup, you know, the soup, again, we look at and this is what I do with all my chefs, yeah, that compete, yeah? I say, okay, you look at the gold medal, this is the gold medal one, this is silver medal, yeah? The portion size, yeah? The amount of soup is fine. Because Navin's got a little pot next to it to add more soup, yeah? But the size of the tortellini could have been a little bit smaller, maybe 2 pieces, and 1 or 2 more little interesting things inside the soup. Again, the difference, yeah, between a gold and a silver. But again, a nice looking dish. Would you eat it? I would eat it. I would pay good money to eat this because it looks nice, it's well presented. This tortellini, I know is going to be fantastic. Yeah, it's nicely made as well. It's very thin. You can see it's been made by hand. Beautiful. The main course, the hot appetizer. This is, cold appetizer, because this is the warm one, cold appetizer. We use lobster, but we rolled it up and we made a mousse with it, and then we wrapped it in some zucchini. Cucumber, okay. When we use expensive products, leave them whole. So the guest knows that he's buying lobster and he can see a lobster. So half a lobster tail, yeah, or a couple of slices of lobster, so he knows what it is. So the customer, he knows he's paying top dollar, he's getting lobster. He's not too sure what he's getting here, yeah. The portion size is good. The sauce is great. It's a lovely lobster bisque.
Yeah, bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse, yeah. So that the flavor combination would be great. So instead of doing the roll, do a nice tail, and then we'll just have to work out a little bit of the garnish as well. Then the main course is also a strong plate. It's a nicely steamed, nice piece of sea bass, beautiful. You got the whole sea bass, so he hasn't minced it up, he hasn't chopped it up. He's added some flavor in here, he's added a little bit of stuffing, but the fillet is still complete, yeah? So this is a good size, nice skin. Sauce is okay, maybe a little bit more cream sauce, and I think we could work on our vegetables a little bit as well. The Parisienne is a bit old-fashioned, but if we had have seasoned these up with a little bit of fresh thyme or something and added some extra flavor on here, it would have lifted the points, yeah? So when we look at this, a great, well-deserved silver medal, good hard work, yeah, because it's not easy. Our hotel's been running full. We're nice and busy, which is good. We've been doing tennis, so he does it on his day off. He does it after shift, yeah. He's got some good support in the hotel from Chef Romulo and the boys in the Nomad kitchen. But that's just so that the young guys watching, so they know, well, I get bronze and he gets silver, yeah. Because the one who got gold, he said, no, I'm happy, yeah. So that's the thing. And it's to be honest with your guys and with your boys and girls to make sure that you give them the guidance. And as we said yesterday to the senior chefs, hold the hand, guide the people, yeah? Tomorrow he's going to cook really well in the garden because he's on the hot kitchen every day. So I know what he's going to produce tomorrow will be class. Yeah, Chef Jakob said, don't worry, boss. He is in action. Good luck, Naveen. Good lad. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for letting us talk about your plates. Good lad.
You're welcome.
I think we move back over to Shanaz and the team in the school. So what else we got? So we've seen 3 of the gold medals with distinction. And then the last one, all the way down the back here, was with the Petites. And there's other gold medals as well. You know, we shouldn't be taking away from the other ones. I mean, these were so good that the judges ate more than the 4 pieces than they were allowed to. But this is another gold medal with this distinction. I mean, this is Kapila. Kapila's handiwork with his friend, with his one of his young boys that he's training. And you see this beautiful work. I mean, the nougat with a little orange paste on the top. You know, the fine sugar work. And of course, the showpiece itself is stunning. But the Petit Fours are the true winners on the display, and just really good. I mean, fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're really proud to see something like that.
Yeah. And
right. So, all right then, Otto, you take it easy.
Yeah,
hey, you better get to bed, mate. It's about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, you take care, Andy. Okay, bye-bye. All the best.
Thanks, Otto. Speak soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will proceed with.
So as we can hear, Chef is shouting. I'm not too sure if my lapel is working. The lapel's back on? Okay. So we've seen distinction. I've got someone's valet ticket here, so I might be able to pick myself up a new car. Someone's dropped their valet ticket. Anyway, I'll have a new car. Good. Maybe a bit better than the old Corolla, but the Corolla's been trusty. So we've got our cakes finished. We had a look at the sandwiches early, and now we see the judges just finishing off the last pieces of today down here at the Radisson Blu, Dubai, Deira Creek. And we're coming to a close of the second day of the Emirates Salon Culinaire. We're going to start the awards ceremony in 1 minute. And if you come around this side, you get some nice pictures. And again, you know, great faces, the Sri Lankan masks. We've got 3 very different pieces. We've got a lovely 3-dimensional piece down the back there, where the chef has been able to carve the entire pumpkin again. So again, if you turn this one around, Chef, and you see it continually, all the way around the back. So the whole thing, a lot of work in 2 hours. But well done to all the chefs. Great work. Very hard to judge the carving as well. So I think we're going to get ourselves over to the award area. And I think we're going to stay online.
Please listen to me for 1 minute, and I would like the others, either you give respect to the competitors and come here and listen and applaud them. If you want to keep me having meetings, then please leave the room. And we meet somewhere else.
Chef is sitting that side.
So competitors, when your name is called, come please here. You see, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. Thank you. Then you come here to give your name to Chef Götze. He will take you off. You come on stage. You will have your medal on this table. You're going to pick it up yourself because we keep social distancing. Then you will stay right in the middle here. There will be somebody on this side and somebody here. You come right in the middle. Your picture will be taken, and then you proceed to leave from this side. All clear? Yes, sir. I can't hear you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Always good to say yes.
We proceed. So we just need a little bit of paper to make sure we give the right medals.
Also, remember them all.
You cannot remember?
Cannot remember. Getting old, Chef.
With less than 100 medals.
No. I mean, with all these gold medals and gold with distinction, I mean, unbelievable, Chef. I'm not too sure how I'm going to keep up.
We had actually we did a a new record for us, at least in UAE. We had today 4 gold medals with distinction in one day. I think we never had that before. We had like
and that is something
one man
special.
with us who got 2 of these medals. We will call later on he has to collect his medals, but I think he has to be separated, mentioned, because to get 2 medals with distinction on one day.
It's even. But
only got distinction before at the Olympics. But I don't think that anyone has ever had 2 on one day. So this is fantastic.
Very true, Chef. Congrats, good man.
We think we all agree.
We're all here and so 2 fantastic couple of days. We which one is this? It's the we seem to be cutting in and out. Maybe there's too many marshals standing in between me and the antenna. I seem to be cutting in and out. I hope you can hear me properly. Fantastic 2 days down Blue in the room. We are super lucky to have been having that opportunity given us by Chef Uwe, Chef Dion, and also the general manager of the hotel, Mr. Jan. And we're very, very grateful to them all that we have this ballroom at our disposal for the last 2 days. So I'd like all the crowd listening to give a big round of applause for the Radisson Blu Deira Dubai Creek. Oh, I've cut out again. Oh, no, there I am. I'm back again. I can hear myself. I'm not too sure if I can hear myself or I like this, or the sound of my own voice. Anyway, I'll probably wake up screaming in the night thinking someone's talking in my ear. So the competition has gone really well so far. We just finished off the last competition, which is the Barakat practical vegetable carving. And all the sponsors here and all the supporters, round of applause to all our sponsors and our council. We have the US Meat Export Federation, and we've seen their great classes today on the 5 plates. Tomorrow we're going to be out in the gardens where we're going to see some US beef, US chicken being cooked. Of course, IFCO, our good old partners, are with us, Masterbaker. The kitchens that we're going to cook in tomorrow from Ginok Swiss Kitchens. And we've got some beautiful, and I think Chef Nick Bates is here somewhere. I saw him slinking around the back incognito. So Nick Bates is from Convotherm Wellbuilt, and we have beautiful brand new Convotherm ovens that are set up in the garden. So we're really lucky on that one. Of course, the beautiful jackets that you boys are wearing, the marshals and the judges from our partner Gavin from Ranway, and thanks to Gavin and his team for the beautiful jackets that we are able to wear. Hygiene partner is Ecolab. That's why we've all got our masks on, so make sure you keep the mask on when you go on the stage and keep the distance between each one. So that's got to be live on our Zoom, so we've got to make sure that people see what we're doing. Rack ceramics. And of course, we've got the beautiful plates, and we've got a plate down there to hold up so they can see. Hold up a plate. Where's the plates? Let's hold up those beautiful plates. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. They're not upside down, Chef. Oh, there you go. Good lad. Well done, Chef. Good man. Good man. Yeah, thanks to Raphael and the team at Rack, Barakat, of course, and Rotary, and Bakemart, our bread suppliers. We've got Upfeild that delivers the beautiful floral plant to us all. Gorilla, we're going to see the Gorilla Mask out tomorrow. Our friend Tamala Pro are with us. And of course, we can't forget Herbal Kitchen Events with the Expoculinaire Virtual part. Thank you to Joanne Cook and her team and Cello. And of course to ICCA Live. So ICCA Live has put on the last 2 days of digital work, the filming, couple of glitches today, but anyway, we muddled through as we do, Joanne. But well done to Sanji and Shanaz and the team that are down with us in the ballroom. So thanks for that. And of course, to our host hotel, the Radisson Blu Dubai, Deira Creek. And tomorrow we're down at the Jumeirah Creekside Hotel. So now I've run out of things to say, and we still don't have a bit of paper, Kutsi. Coming from where, Chef? Are you going to chop down half a rainforest in Brazil and make some paper and then get it printed? Or? Oh, Madam. Oh, he's blaming Madam. Oh, look out. He's going to blame. I'm going to get a warning when I get home. So we're going to have a little roam around with the camera people, and they're going to just give us a little overview, and we're going to be back in a few minutes once we get our bit of paper. Hang on, Chef coming. No roaming around.
Paper coming.
Paper coming. Here we go. Hey, paper coming. Here we go. Paper coming. Right. Right then. Look out now, I've got 2 microphones. One to talk into and one to throw. So the first class is Chef Eddie.
That's the second mic is for singing.
Singing? Who's singing? Chef
You're supposed to sing after. It's what we're going
I'll sing after. So turn this one off. Let's go, here we go. So the first class is our 4 plates of dessert by Nestle DeCello. And is Chef Ellie here? Chef Ellie from Nestle, the new chef, the chef in charge of Nestle Professional Food Services. Are you here, Ellie? If you'd like to join Chef up on stage. Where Ellie? He? Ah, Ellie in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Ellie, the chef of Nestle Professional Food Services, welcome to the stage. Remember, competitors, you come and see Kutsi first, and then you can jump up on stage, and the boys at the other side will sort themselves out. Captain's having a last-minute discussion. I hope they're ready. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This one always makes Majid smile when I say this one, yeah? The first medal of the Emirates Salon Culinaire 2021 with Expoculinaire Virtual goes to Dunushka Lianagi Don from Al Jawaha. Reception and Convention Center silver medal. Well done. Is he here? Oh, he's there. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Next one. From the Pullman Deira City Centre Hotel is Amila Ian. And Amila, come and get your bronze medal. Well done. From the Maidan Hotel, Dilip Nepali with a bronze medal. Etihad Airways, all the way from Abu Dhabi, Mr. Francis Gomes. Are you here, Francis? I think you came specially for this. Where's Francis Gomes? Bronze medal. Bronze medal, Francis, where are you? He's not here, substitute, he's sleeping. So you're not sleeping, so you'll take his medal? Good girl, no problem, no problem. Why is he sleeping? Night shift? No, don't say that. He was working very hard. He was working so hard he forgot to sleep. Well done to Francis P. Gomes of Etihad Airways, and well done, bronze medal, good man. Thank you, Madam, for collecting on his behalf. The last medal in the 4 plates of dessert goes to Ramakrishna Kingi Rigaru of the Sofitel Dubai JBR, bronze medal. Make a hole, man coming. Good, well done, Etihad Airways, for coming up from Abu Dhabi. Bravo, good work. Right. Where is my friend? Is there one more coming, or is that it? That's it, no one here? Okay, Mr. Ellie, bravo, thank you, Chef, good to see you. Mr. who is coming up from our friends at Masterbaker? Who we got? We've got Jankat Shah, we have Mr. JK, we've got Sankut, we're going to have JK, Sankut, JK, and it's JK to the front. There we go. There is a horse racing, isn't it? Here we go. JK, good to see you. Thank you very much for your support in the bread, loaves and showpiece from Masterbaker. And we start with our first gold medal! Raymond Bartolo, Pullman Deira City Centre Hotel. I hope he's here. Gold medal. Substitute, Raymond? Not as pretty as the substitute, Francis, but anyway, no problem. Gold medal, good man. Well done to Raymond, Pullman Deira City Centre. Gold medal, plate, certificate coming in the post. Well done, bravo, sir. Excellent. Next one goes to, ooh, here's a good one. P.L. Chandana Kumara from El Mashwa Restaurant, Mr. Rabia Restaurant. So he gets a bronze medal. Good work, good work. From our friends at Petites International, Sasida Dasari and a gold medal.
Hey, bro. Come down, please.
Yeah, too much. Wanted to take the medal. Slowly, chef. Too excited to get the gold medal. Well done, Petites International, Mrs. Sasida, gold medal. Very nice, beautiful showpiece as well on the back of it, and also some great tasting bread. Remember the bread, loaves and showpiece, it's not all about the showpiece, it's about the bread and the taste of the bread. So well done, young man. And again, from Etihad Airways in Abu Dhabi, Rajesh Paul Gomes, bronze medal. Madam. Help yourself, madam. Substitute Rajesh Paul Gomes. Well done. Thank you, JK. Thank you very much, sir, for your support. Masterbaker, always with us. It was good to see Mr. Ronnie at the dinner last night. Thank you. Moving on, chocolate showpieces. Here we go. Gee, did we have some great chocolate showpieces this salon, huh? Unbelievable. All the way from, I believe, Abu Dhabi, Alaba is Mr. Syed Badar Jamal, and bronze medal. Good man. Hooray. Oh, all the way from Pakistan, from Gotham. Yes? Mr. David Sasson joining us on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, the president of the Qatari Chefs Professionals is Mr. David Sasson. Welcome, David. This is Mr. from Alaba Company, Syed Badar Jamal, one of our great people from Kotham Institute up in Pakistan, one of the 19 or 21 students that traveled all the way from Pakistan. Well done, sir, bronze medal. Next one, oh, here's a name we remember, Petites International, silver medal, Bernard Charles. Hooray! Bernard, yeah. Well done, Bernard, good man. Silver medal for Bernard. Here we go. Bulgari Resorts and Hotel Dubai. Wapola P. Shurimal Jayakantha, bronze medal in the chocolate carving. Who's that? Who's calling? So you right? Very good, man. Oh, wait, the dessert. We're busy. Right, Raffles Dubai Hotel. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Aparathna A. Tharindu Chanika gold medal. Next one is La Brioche Abu Dhabi, Akesh De Silva with a silver medal. Dahana Yagi. My God, this is a Sorry, chef. Name too long. Gold medal. Oh my goodness. Mr. Baker. Turia Rajchi Kumara. Gold medal 57 meters. Bravo, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Baker will be very happy. No handrail. Run that was Rohita. Where is our man? Upfield. Vegan people. Where are our vegan people? Where is Mr. Marwan? Chef Marwan? Someone here from Upfield? Yeah, coming. Are you packing up? You're eating again or doing TikTok? Standing. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our new supporters, Upfield, and we had the flora plant and the vegan cream which was used in the preparation of the 4 plates of vegan dessert. We have from the one and only the Palm Hotel, Hom Badur Kadka. Oh, seen him for a while, bronze medal. Hom, you here? Hom Bahadur Kadka. Nair. Radisson Blu Hotel Dubai, Deira Creek, Thushara Sampath Kalagi. Bronze. Not working or what? Okay. W Hotel The Palm. Is one of your people, Kapila, no? Oh, yeah. W Hotel The Palm, Dubai. Selena Fernando, silver medal. Well done. Etihad Airways, Reina Joanne Ko Marasigan. Marasigan, we have Marasigan down in Batangas. Okay. Yeah, from Batangas? Yeah, Marasigan family. Ooh. The Marasigans, we bought our land. My wife's Lola bought the land from the Marasigans. One must know one's history. What did you get? Gold medal! Good girl. Well done. Young lady from Batangas. Good girl. Radisson Blu, Yas Island. Yas Plaza, Yas Island. Dilip, Rajabashka, bronze medal. And from the Sofitel Dubai, JBR, Ramakrishna, Tingiri. Bronze medal. Hey. Here we go. Well done. Sir, thank you very much. That is a pleasure. Do we have Ramakrishna? We have Rama Cream. We have Rama Cream? You know, Mr. Marwan, he's TikTok man. Unbelievable. You girls think you have TikTok down pat? You go and visit Mr. Marwan's TikTok. This guy gets 10 packets of Flora margarine, puts it in a pot, melts it, and gets 73,000 views. And all you girls are giving it. This guy melts a pot of butter and gets 73,000 views, yeah? Then he pretends his daughter is his wife and pretends to be scared, drops his telephone on TikTok. I mean, this is the man you've employed. You understand this, right? So there he is on TikTok, pretending to be on the phone in front of his daughter. His daughter comes and goes, "Hi, honey," thinks it's his wife, drops the phone into the pot. Guess how many views? 983,000 up until 8 p.m. yesterday, yeah? So enough of this. Just drop your phone in soup and melt butter. TikTok King Marwan from Upfeild. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, Mr. Upfeild himself on the stage. You'll never live it down, man, I tell you. Melting butter. Thank you, sir. Yeah. And who we got? Is JK coming back? Good man. For our cake decoration, we've had some great cake decoration. We had, so many. Yeah, we had a great turnout for the last 2 days. Really, really good, and some beautiful cakes, some great decoration. We start with Bim Badur Pun from Al Jawahar Reception is a bronze medal. We have Dubai Marine Beach Resort, Imesh Mahoti with a bronze medal. We have Makua Gold Hotel Jumeirah, which is Rajesh Karipali with a silver medal. We have Radisson Blu Hotel Dubai Deira Creek Dasun Tharuka with a bronze medal. We have Al Jawahar Reception Madusha Rukshan with gold medal. Very good. Good. One and only the Palm Hotel, Hombadur Katkar again, bronze medal. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai Deira Creek, Thushara Sampath Kalagi, bronze medal. EKFC, East Wing Production, Hasith Chirantha, P.K. Patabanding, bronze medal. Al Jawahar, Paramudith, Geethawandiwa, Mendes, silver medal, all the way from Abu Dhabi. Maybe Miss Marasigan will come and collect on their behalf as well. Etihad Airways, Isuru, Philip, Lakshita, silver medal. The real man is here, the real deal. Well done, guys. Fantastic work. Where am I? I'm down to Isuru. Where's the Suru? That's the Suru? Good man. Who that man? Suru Philip. Next is the lovely Reina Joanne Ko Marasigan, silver medal. Hooray! Radisson Blu Yas Plaza Dilip Rajapashka with a bronze medal. And then W Hotel Dubai, the Palm, Thelina Fernando, gold medal. Turn the plate around, young lady. Put the plate around, turn the plate around. Branding, very important branding. Thank you, Mr. Raphael. Beautiful plate, absolutely fantastic. Here we go, page number 6. Next on the stage, after this lovely young man from Masterbaker, will be Mr. Padma, or Mr. Badman, or Paddy, or Padam, or Pad Me Down. We're not too sure. He was telling stories of what he's been known of for the last 34 years in the UAE. I always call him Padma. And then I asked his second name once. I said, what's your second name? He said, Padma. So it was Padma. It was Padma squared. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. JK, thank you very much. Good to see you. Thank you, Masterbaker. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that can, Padma, from our newest partner, Ruggieri, in association with the Laboratorio Italiano de Farini and Bake Mart, some fantastic croissants and some fantastic bread. And we had the sandwich class. We had beautiful baked off sandwiches. We don't let Masood on the stage because he will blend with the carpet with that red mask on. And he also never wears his mask. Yeah, he's naughty boy, that Masood. Huh? He's got a bright red mask on today. He's standing out in the crowd. Look at him. Just like his bread last night on the buffet. Beautiful. Anyway, moving on. Here we go. Practical cookery sandwiches by Rougerie and Bake Mart. And the first medal, by luck, by chance, is a bronze to Bake Mart Plus Restaurant. Mr. Jericho de los Reyes Estonoresteno. He's always got some way of getting on the stage. Huh? Ladies and gentlemen, substitute Mr. Masood from Bake Mart is a good man. Fantastic bread. We're going to enjoy some of your bread and your croissant down in the Deira Creek side Hotel Garden. Moving on. Emirates Flight Catering Silver Medal, Haida Abdul Hamid. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek, Thusita Rohan Fernando, silver medal. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek, Anura Pradit Kumburu, silver medal. I didn't know you had so many chefs left in the pastry chef. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek, Nadun, Dhananjaya Bandara, silver medal. Well done. Well done to Chef Dion for letting them all out. Oh, well, they only had to come out one door. Good work, guys. 3 nice silver medals for our host hotel. Bravo. Excellent work. You're okay up there, Padma? They're not overdoing it, no? Good man. Residence Inn by Marriott. Supan Priyankara, silver medal. Here we go. This is great. This is super. We had 3 young chefs travel all the way from Palestine, from the Smile Kitchen Academy in Palestine. And Iftikhar K.A. Nassar has won a silver medal. There she is, Madame. Wallah. Wayed Zain. Mabruka, Mabruka. Alhamdulillah. All the way from Palestine. It's very difficult to travel out from Palestine, but they got their passports, they got their visas. And Madame has come all the way from the Smile Kitchen Academy. Smile Kitchen, silver medal, boys. And the team has traveled all the way from Palestine from the Smile Kitchen Academy Culinary School. And it's fantastic that Madame has traveled all this way and she's going home with a silver medal. Good lad. Good. Fadli Madame, bravo, well done. Mabruka, Mabruka. Pullman, Deira City Creek, Jivan Abraham, silver medal. 5, The Palm, Jumeirah Hotel, Anand Kumar, Govindaraj, silver medal. And 5 Palm, Jumeirah Hotel again, Pathum Ishara Halipi Gamagi, silver medal. Why is Chef Jacoda shouting in the corner? Not happy about the pumpkin? Giving nicely, Jamila, or what? Nicely giving? Poor guy. Huh? Chef Jacoda not happy with the pumpkin. Now we're on number 7. Petites Masterbaker, yeah? Petites Masterbaker. Mr. JK, Mr. Padma, round of applause after this one. Wait. Photograph. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Mr. Padma, well done. Thank you very much. Good man. Round of applause for our old friend Padma from Rougerie and Bake Mart. Thank you, sir. We welcome back to the stage from our friends Masterbaker, Mr. JK. And ladies and gentlemen, to the stage arrives Mr. Hossam Suleiman, the president of the Egyptian Chefs Association. We are very happy to have you with us, Chef. Round of applause for Chef Hossam, ladies and gentlemen. Halan wa sahlan ma'allim. Chef was very busy. He had to move 20 mummies before he flew. Can you imagine if you had 20 mummies? Just imagine the talking in the ear. 20 mummies. Oh no, the old mummies, not the umak. No. Oh, okay, no problem. So Chef Osami was he was in Egypt at the when they were moving the mummies from the old Cairo Museum to the new one. Then he packed his suitcase and flew here because his company was involved. But well done, Chef. Petites, Pralines, here we go. Bronze medal. Hom Badur from one and only the Palm Hotel, bronze. From the Radisson Blu, silver medal. Thushara Sampath Kalagi, silver medal. Pullman, Dubai Deira Center. Sorry, Pullman Deira City Center. Aid Red Heart Danny, gold medal. Boys are here, boys are here, boys are here. Where are the boys? Where are the boys? Here he is. Here. Ah, substitute man. Etihad Airways again. Reina Joanne Ko Marasigan, bronze medal, young lady, well done. Radisson Blu, Yas Plaza, Yas Island. Dilip Rajapashka with a gold medal. Gold medal. Now this is a special medal. This is really cool. I don't think we've ever had a medal like this in the Petites. It's very rare. Showpieces, yes. Chocolate carving, yes. Ice carving even we had at one stage. But I do not remember ever giving a special medal like this one in the Petites category. W Hotel Dubai The Palm, Felina Fernando, gold medal with distinction. Bravo, son. Well done. Excellent work. Fantastic. Kapila, you can be very proud. And on that, gold medal with distinction, we thank Mr. JK and the team of Masterbaker for being with us once again. We thank them for their support and ongoing support for the last 20 plus years. It was great to sit, have dinner and see Mr. Ronnie with us and the new team, the old team and the medium team. But here we go. Thank you, JK. Bravo. Next is Pastry Showpiece. Pastry Showpiece. So we go with a silver medal, Batil International to Bernard Charles. We have a bronze medal for Mr. Danushka Hemel Atanayagi, Batil International, bronze again, well done. Etihad Airways, Isuru Philip, he's sleeping, so young lady, you better come and get this one, bronze medal. Not sleeping now? He woke up? I thought this Suru was sleeping. Not sleeping, Chef? Oh, okay, good man. Bronze medal. Then we have Etihad Airways, KD Kanishka Dishan with a bronze medal. Next, wedding cake, IFCO. Pristine, who's there? What time dinner? 7. Right then. Showpiece. One man in the queue. The next supporter to get ready needs to be someone from IFCO Pristine. Do we have someone from IFCO Pristine that would like to come onto the stage? Okay, stand by, young man, stand by. Stand by the stage or stand by yourself, up to you. Ladies and gentlemen, next to the stage we have the young man from IFCO Pristine and also another young man from Luxembourg, the Continental Director for Europe South, Europe Central, There's so many parts of Europe we get confused, chef, you know. Here we're very simple, Middle East. You know what I mean? Very simple, Middle East, done, bus, yeah? Anyway, this is Mr. Alan Hosted, ladies and gentlemen. Alan organizes one of the greatest culinary competitions in the world called the Luxembourg World Cup, and it is held every 4 years. It's going to be held in 2022, fingers crossed, November. We will hopefully be sending a team there, so get ready, pastry masters. Get ready to do ice carving in winter. Get ready to do chocolate. Get ready to bring home some more gold medals. And we thank Alan for being here, the Continental Director for the World Association of Chef Societies from the Europe Central region. And thank you very much for spending the next five days with us, Alan. It's great to have you. We move on. Wedding cakes, 3-tier. Had some great wedding cakes. Beautiful. From Arlequin, Abu Dhabi, Sugath Vijith Kumara, bronze medal. Hey, good man, well done. You are here. The man with 3 beds. I think he was a 3-bed man, no? Number 1, yeah. Atlantis, the Palm. Nimesh, Thrukka, L.F. Silver medal. Bulgari Resort and Hotel, Wapola, Shirimal, Jayakanta, bronze medal. Al Mashwa Restaurant, Dubai, Mr. Abir's gang, P.L. Chandana Kumara, silver medal. Etihad Airways, let's see if he's sleeping. Raj David. Sleeping, madam? Okay, you can come, you can come. You have to tell him, I'm getting hell for sleeping. Too much tired coming, chef. Sleepy coming. Too much hard work. Raj David, Etihad. Second to last, chef. Bronze medal, well done, young lady, to collect on behalf of the sleepy man, Raj David. And, oh, here we go. Look at this. Another one, wedding cake, 3-tier, bravo. A very good medal to end the day of wedding cakes. Ready? W Hotel Dubai the Palm, Restu Dinar Ulia, gold medal. Oh, substitute for Lord. Send the girl at least. Oh, busy. Who? Busy? Yeah, because you're all standing here. Leave one man by himself or what? Bet you he's not sleeping. Well done, Mr. Restu Dinar. Substitute. Good man. Thank you very much. Well done. Young man, thank you, sir. Bravo. Next is Open Showpiece. Open Showpiece. Martin. Enough of the Luxembourgish? Now coming to the stage, Vice President of the World Association of Chef Societies. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause, the Chairman of the Judges, Mr. Martin Kobol, who came from a very wintry and snowy Austria to sit in my garden tomorrow in 37-degree heat and eat fish. Syed Badar Jamal, Alaba. Bronze medal, well done, good work. One of our young guys out of Kotham, Pakistan, school, culinary, hospitality, bravo, sir. Bronze medal. Batil International, Bernard Charles, bronze medal. Batil International, Danushka Himal, Atanayagi, bronze medal. Mr. Baker, LLC, Kuma, Hanadigi, Patha, Madusha, gold medal. Protege of Mr. Rohita. Look out, guys. This guy has got the master to train him. This is the future secret weapon, Mr. Rohita. Wait. He's the future secret weapon. If you train him well, secret weapon. We're all falling. Petites International again, Priyantha Prasad, Ariyanarara, bronze medal, Aiwa. Oh, look at this one. La Brioche, Abu Dhabi. Akesh de Silva, gold with distinction. Ray, Akesh de Silva, where are you, man? Akesh, this man? Well done, sir. Bravo. Gold medal with distinction. Fantastic work from La Brioche, Abu Dhabi. Gold with distinction. Mr. Baker, LLC. Dahana Yagagi Samira. Gold medal. Here we go. So we have Mr. Baker, the Hanayagi, gold medal, good man. Then we have, again, Mr. Baker, Mr. Rohita Kumara, and our second gold medal with distinction for Rohita. Look out, guys. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek, Mr. Prasad Budika, gold medal for our host hotel. And final medal for Open Showpiece, Emirates Salon Culinare 2021, Solar Cafe and Restaurant, R.A. Chamidu, Nishara Ranasinghe, bronze medal. Well done, sir. Next, we have the 4-course vegetarian menu by Arla. Is that right? Yeah. Who is from Arla Pro? Do we have a nice representative from Arla Pro? Here comes a lady running with a phone. There must be a person. There must be a man. There must be somebody. There has to be someone. There she is. The madam is there in the branded t-shirt. 1 minute, madam. Too excited to get up on the stage. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my good. Look at it, Jenny. Oh, look at that medal, Mr. Kapila. Well done, chef. Madam, please join us. Round of applause for our great partner, Arla Pro. Hey. Etihad Airways. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. They're all laughing. He's asleep as well. Sudin Taman. Ah, no, he's awake. Good lad. Bronze medal. Well done, Sudin. Good man. 5 The Palm, Jumeirah Hotel. Pathum Ishara, Helpe Gamagi, silver medal. Radisson Blu, Yas Plaza, Yas Island, Asita, Amara Singhe, silver medal. The Maidan Hotel, Anthony Martin, bronze medal. Only another hour and a half to go, Shanaz. Hands out of pocket, young man, unless you got your salary in there. Well done, Chef. Mr. Asita from Radisson Blu, Yas Island, Yas Plaza, Yas Island. And the last medal, and a great way to finish the 4-course vegetarian menu by Arla Pro. From the W Hotel, Dubai The Palm, Janine Delle Paz with a gold medal. I should work in the mosque.
You're sitting on the tower.
Yeah. Well done, young lady. We had a great discussion with Alain Hosted about the artichoke, the tanning bolt. What do you call it, Chef? I thought it was scallops at the beginning there. We said, hang on a minute, that was the one that was sitting here yesterday. Yeah, that's her. Well done, good girl. Power. Well done. Yeah, good work. Excellent. Thank you, madam. Right. Tapas and finger food. Who's tapas and finger food? Tapas and finger food is who? No sponsor? I can't remember. I can't remember. Give me a magazine. I need a small rest. Yeah. Oh, stage is empty. You are there, ladies and gentlemen, President, the Syrian Guild, Mr. Majid. Hey! Mr. Bassam, not yet. Wait, try. Khalli Walli, go home. No problem. Last. Where are you? Who's there with you? Master Martin is there. Got the gong on. Good to see you, well-branded chef. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Emirates Flight Catering. Leknaf, Thapalia, Tapas, Finger Food, Canapes, silver medal. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek, Nadun, Dhananjaya Bandara. Well done, Coal Kitchen lad. Bronze medal. Good work. 5 the Palm, Jamira, Anand Kumar, Govindaraj, silver medal, and 5 the Palm, Jamira Hotel, Pathum, Ushara, Aleppi, Gamagi, silver medal. Silver medal. 5 the Palm, 5 the Palm. 2 times 5 is 10, so that's 10 the Palm. 10 the Palm, 5 and 5, 10. Now 10 the Palm. Only 5 Palm, good man. Well done. Well done, Anand Kumar and Mr. Pathum Mishara, silver medals for the 5 Palm Hotel. Next one, do we have Mr. Neil or do we have someone from Barakat that would like to stand on the stage to present the medals? Would we like a representative of Barakat? Neil? Rohan is there? Who that at him? Who? Which company? Okay, no problem. Put your mask on, Atom. Very naughty, that Atom. The mighty Atom. Atom Ant. Used to be a cartoon we used to watch, Atom. Come, Mr. Rohan from Barakat. Barakat, ladies and gentlemen, has been with us from the beginning of the guild, from 1991, 1992. Yeah, the original founders of Barakat and Mr. Mike Wunsch, our old treasurer and our old friend who sadly passed away in 2019, kept that going, and now Mr. Rohan has taken over and we've been enjoying your juice and your shots and your ice cream. Thank you very much, sir. And we've enjoyed your pumpkins. And let's move on to the fruit and vegetable carving showpiece bronze medal, Mr. Baker. Dahana Yagi Samira, well done, bronze. Mr. Baker. Kuma. Henadigi Patha, silver medal. Mr. Syed Badar Jamal, again from Allahabad down in Pakistan. Well done from the Cotham Institute. Good man. This man's getting quite a few medals here, this young lad from Pakistan. Well done. Bronze medals. Arlequin Abu Dhabi, Sugath Vijitha Kumara Gadara, bronze medal. And La Brioche Abu Dhabi, Akesh De Silva with a bronze medal. Please stay on stage, Mr. Rohan. I'm going to annoy Mr. Bassam by making him go last. Right, we jump. Mr. Syed Badar Jamal, the man. Mr. Syed Badar Jamal. Good work. Who that? Another one coming? Who is this man? No. Okay, Mr. De Silva getting his bronze medal, well done. Next one is, you can stay on stage for this one, Mr. Rohan. Please remain on stage, Mr. Rohan. We move to practical fruit and vegetable carving. And the first medal out of the block goes to Mr. Baker, to Mr. Rohita Kumara. Gold medal. You gotta watch this guy. 2 gold with the distinction plus a gold. ميدالية ذهب كتير يوم كبير والله كتير وكبير والله ما شاء الله وايد زين. Mr. Baker, Kumar, Henadigi Patha, Marushanka, silver medal. Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai, Deira Creek, Prasad Budika, bronze medal. Welcome back to the stage, the young man from Pakistan, from Allahabad. Syed Badar Jamal, bronze medal. 4 medals, good man. Well done, son. Bravo. Good work, Mr. Syed Badar Jamal. Back again. And Raffles Dubai Hotel, Abarathna, Thrindu, Janika, bronze medal. Barakat, put some oil on your fridge, man. You've got squeaky wheels. Get a bit of olive oil from Rama. He's worse than a Chinese laundry wagon. Good man. Well done, sir. 4 medals. Mr. Rohan, 1 more to go. A young man from Pakistan yet again. Bravo, bravo. Don't forget, don't disappear, ladies and gentlemen. I've got more medals and more surprises after this. We've got the best in class. I told you, Joanne, it'd be an hour and a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my goodness. Too much. Done. Mr. Rohan, round of applause for Mr. Rohan and Barakat. Thank you very much, sir. Bravo. Too late now. Baden. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome one of our strongest supporters, one of our oldest friends to the stage from US Meat and Export Federation, Mr. Bassam! Gold medal for General manager will be shouting because all the guests upstairs will be complaining. And the Dubai municipality will come and see all you people standing next to each other. We're screwed, chef. Yeah, they're upset that they're not here. Oh, that's all right then. Okay, no one's sleeping. Except for the guy in Abu Dhabi, even he's awake. Here we go. Right. Mr. Bassam, ready? Thank you very much, Bassam. Great to see you as always. We do a lot of work with Bassam and the team out of Lebanon that Bassam looks after. And along with the US beef, we have the USA Poultry and Export Council. We do a lot of other things throughout the year. But at the Salon Culinare, it's always the US beef with the US Meat Export Federation, where we've seen some great plates in the 5-course gourmet dinner gastronomic menu. And joining Mr. Bassam on stage is the president of the guild, Chef Uwe McKeel, who's also the culinary advisor to the Radisson Blu Deira Creek here in Dubai. The host, the chef host of our competition. Round of applause for these gentlemen. Here we go, and the first medal goes to Radisson Blu Hotel, Dubai Deira Creek, Santosh Tabang, silver medal. W Hotel The Palm, Janica Pereira, silver medal. Where, Janica? Busy? Our new man? This is Salina. Busy? Sleeping? Maybe with the Etihad guy. Too much party hair. W Hotel, The Palm, Nisa K.S. Silver medal. Deira Creekside Hotel, Mr. Naveen Bhardwaj, silver medal. Good man, Naveen, good lad. Chef Yaqub, too much happy coming. Movenpick, Bird Dubai, Rajib Khan, silver medal. Sofitel Dubai JBR, T. Dylan, Madhushankar Perez, silver medal, Mr. Perez. Is that Mr. Dylan, Madhushankar Perez? And the last medal of the first 2 days of the Emirates Salon Culinare and Expoculinaire Virtual event 2021, beamed live around the planet by ICCA Live and the team of Sanji and Shanaz, with our co-hosts Mr. Pedge and Miss Joanne down in Knowledge Village, with our team that's sitting at the end of the room with my small little camera person type body person that's run away. There she is over there with Mr. Amaresh. The last medal of the day, ladies and gentlemen. What better way to finish the day than giving away to Radisson Blu, Hotel Dubai, Deira Creek, Mr. Hilary Quintus Anthony Joseph gold medal. Well, there we go. But the fun is not over. More medals and more things to give. And a big round of applause for Chef Dian Silva, the executive chef here at the Radisson Blu. Fantastic support given to the chefs out the back. Fantastic dinner last night. Thank you, Chef. Another fantastic dinner tonight. Well done, Chef. Thank you very much. Mr. Bassam, always a pleasure, sir. Good to see you. Bravo. Mask. mask, mask. Right. Here we go. We've got the best in class, ladies and gentlemen. Chabube, what's the plan? You have a plan? They get a book. What else do they get? Picture with you? Picture with you? Mr. Martin Colbold, off your bum, up on the stage, on the stage with Chabube. Right, we're going to do this quick because we've got to clean up this room. They're busy tomorrow, and we've got to get upstairs to have some dinner. And we've got to wind up in the studio. Here we go. So best in class, which will be a lovely book, yeah. And another plate, just book. The 25-year anniversary book from the Emirates Culinary Guild. This is a compilation of 25, 26 years of our history. And there's a lot of pictures and a lot of information about the Guild. So here we go. So best in class for wedding cake goes to the W Hotel, to Restu Dina Ulia. Up you go. The best in class for the 4 plates goes to Al Jawaha, Danushka Lianagidon. Al Jawaha, good man, okay. Best in class pastry showpiece, Batil, Bernard Charles. I know Bernard's here. Yeah, good man, well done, Bernard. Bread, loaves and showpiece by the young boy from Masterbaker, Mr. Sasidar Dasari. I think he's still here. Yes, he is. Good lad. Petit Fours, Pralines by Masterbaker. This goes to Dilip Rajapashka. Chocolate carving showpiece goes to Rohita from Mr. Baker. Fruit and vegetable carving showpiece goes to Kumar Madhushankar from Mr. Baker. Open showpiece. Stay on the stage, Rahita. Open show goes to Rahita for Mr. Baker. I know Rahita's here. Is Kumar here as well? Yeah, yeah, and who's that? Yeah. Hey, hooray! You can give Rahita 3 books because he's won 3. Unbelievable. 5-course gourmet goes to Radisson Blu, Mr. Hilary Cuentos. Hilary's here, right? Yeah, well done. 3 books for Rahita. One for the family, one for the neighbor. Granaio, well done, Rahita. Well deserved, son. Well deserved. Good man. Hilary's there. Where's Hilary? I called Hilary. Is he there? Who's that there? Is that Mr. Kumar? Yeah, that's Kumar. Good. Where's Hilary? Hilary. Oh, there you are. Hiding in front of me. Eyes wide shut. 5-course gourmet. Hilary, good one. 4-course vegetarian menu was Janine Delle. Janine's still here, good girl. Tapas, finger food and canapes, Anand Kumar. Tapas, finger food, Anand Kumar. Anand, are you here? That sounded very much like Atim. It was Atim. Where's Mr. Anand Kumar? Is he still here? Anand, Kirare. Ne? 1 minute. I don't want eggs. Eggs for breakfast, man. Anand Kumar Govindaraj, he gets another one. Sandwich practical class by Il Granaio, Delle Idee. Anand Kumar, where is he? Where is this man? I see a running man. Hey, good man, well done. 5 the palm. 2 times this man gets 2 books. Well done, sir. Tapas and finger food plus sandwich class. Well done, sir. Just while you're all still here, don't forget, I've thrown it away. I have someone's valet ticket. So if you don't want me to steal your car, you better come and collect it from me, yeah? No name. We'll auction it. Well, first we'll see what it is, chef. First we'll check. Right, next, practical cake decoration goes to our Jawaha reception, Madushka Rukshan. Jawaha. Where Rami? Nawaf. Who's there, Rami or Nawaf? Who's in our Jawaha? Rami. And the last one goes all the way down to Etihad Airways, down in Abu Dhabi. 4 plates of vegan dessert by Upfeild Professional goes to Raina Joanne Ko Marasigan. Batangas girl. That, ladies and gentlemen, brings us to a close of what we are doing, and what we have done for the last 2 days is doing what we love. Round of applause for the sponsors. Round of applause for Radisson Blu, Dubai, Deira Creek. Round of applause for Mr. Petros. Hey! Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Lume. For those that are invited, we go for dinner at 7 o'clock. Group picture not allowed, Chef, because of social distancing. We have to Photoshop all the single pictures into one big mess. Yeah? One big mess of a photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute. Here comes Madam. Madam's going to whisper something into my ear. Batil, La Brioche, and Harlequin. Go and see Madam in the office, please. Batil, La Brioche, and Harlequin. Follow Madam, and she will give you the certificates as well. Only those 3 companies. The rest of you, you will receive your certificates from us when we go home and print them by now. So, ladies and gentlemen, Thank you very much. Bravo. Well done, marshals. Well done, competitors. Well done, judges. We're back again tomorrow, 7:23 a.m. Early start, guys. Early start. No sleeping like Etihad Airways, yeah? So early start, 7:23 in the morning. Third day of the Emirates Salon Culinaire 2021. Mr. Baker, go to see Josephine, please. Rahita and your band of merry men. And Cook, Canapes, thank you very much. I hope you're still there. I can't hear you because Amrish stole my headphones, which I stole from him. But great work for the first 2 days of our live feed. Well done to the guys at the back of the room. Well done to our camera people. Good girls, well done. We are back in the gardens of the Deira Creek Hotel tomorrow. We start with, see, he's stealing my headphones. See, look at this man. Huh? Oh, there we are. I can hear myself again. Right. Back into the Deira Creekside Hotel tomorrow. 2 more days of competition, practical cookery, Emirati cuisine, barilla pasta, Arabic meze, USA beef, USA chicken, a little bit of fish, just to keep us amused. We'll see you then, and we'll be live streaming. Don't forget to log on to your Zoom account. Go to the www.expoculinaire.id website to get a link. And Cello and the girls and Miss Joanne Cook from Purple Kitchens will be the ones to send you the link, and we'll be ready to see you all tomorrow morning. And thank you very much. Joanne, Shanaz, Paji, well done. Great afternoon of talks from some of our old friends, and also a great morning of education from ICCA. Over to you guys. I think they're sleeping. They've gone home.
Not sleeping. They've all left.
There's madam.
Yes, not sleeping. They've all left to go have dinner with you, and they've left me to man the computer.
Unbelievable. I thought you were Madiri.
Yeah. And Joanne has wished me, we'll see you if we will.
Well done, madam. We'll see you in the morning.
You're welcome, and we've had a very good 2 days. Look forward to the next 2 days of
100%.
Emirates International Salon Culinaire 2021 and Expoculinaire Education.
Thank you, Shanaz. See you in the morning. Bye, everybody.